notice me, because I want to fit in. Sorry, you're just not terribly important to me. Did you know that when you used to debut a beat, her phone number one single song? Did you know that Christy, there are no girls with good personalities? I don't think we should see each other anymore. It never was supposed to be. Gotta return some videotapes. Have to return some videotapes. Did you know I'm utterly insane? I like to dissect girls that ate some of their brains. Gotta return some videotapes. I'm really late. Gotta return some. I guess I was probably returning videotapes. I guess I was probably returning videotapes.
I love it, man. Shit. It's like a little boy. I giggle every time I see titties. It's weird.
The following program is rated TV-17, containing bad language.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Sexual situations.
Like you to take your pants off instead.
Nudity.
Sure.
And graphic depictions of nut-crunching dick kicks.
Oh, I just had to kick you in the diddly again.
Parental discretion is advised.
Hard art, motherfucker!
It's so hard art.
This is it, Jennifer. Your big break in TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Hard art! No! Ah!
All right, look at this. We are Hard Art, episode 34. Here we go. We got all the boys here, even John, who's deep in the Michigan woods, trying to catch and tame the elusive Bigfoot, from what I've heard. And he might just have done it. We'll get it. Oh, maybe not. He's gone. So we'll find out when he pops back.
Well, you chased him.
How's it going, gentlemen? Good to see you all.
Good.
What's up, Joe?
I'm doing good. Let me see if we can get John back here in a second. All right, hold on. There he is. All right, I was just giving John a great intro. You
I
about to
couldn't
throw
hear
up
anybody.
there? Oh, okay. Well, it's because you're on your phone. That's what it is again.
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying, let me take that back a second, John. I was like, yo, John Malin's here. He's deep in the Michigan woods. He's out there trying to tame the elusive Bigfoot, and you just might have done it. What's the update on that?
Well, Sasquatch is a whore. Yeah, I found that out. Yeah, and she's not cheap.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
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 Expensive. Oh,
Wait,
that's
how
sad.
not cheap? Like how expensive we talking here?
Man, it's in beers.
Is this like a 3-knuckle deep kind of whore, or 2? That's when you really got to test it out.
Dude, you got to fist it. You know?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some serious stuff. Yeah.
That is crazy. Well, welcome everybody. Do us a favor if you are just jumping in now. Share this out, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a member. Every member of the Ronin Joe channel gets an inside look at Reaper Destroyer or anything else that I'm doing at Superior Press Comics. So go to the community section. I've dropped a few things there over the last couple days, so check that out. Make sure you're using your memberships wisely. We got everybody here. As we do, I just have to give a shout out real quick. The first person in the chat was Darren Bennett. That when I posted this yesterday, but the first one that shows up on StreamYard is Peter Orchard in the house. Peter, that makes you number 1 in the chat, number 1 in my heart. That makes you my friend.
You're number 1.
Yes, indeed you are. Welcome to the show, everybody. We have the boys here. John is again streaming from his phone out in the outback somewhere, having fun with Bigfoot. How's it going, John? How's your week been?
Well, Monday was a scorcher and as humid as a motherfucker. Tuesday wasn't as bad. Today was pretty great. It was a little cooler. It's going to hit like 50 degrees tonight, so it's going to get a little chilly in the tent.
Yeah. Oh, you're in a tent. Okay.
Yeah, but that's all right. Yeah, I'm loving it. We're going to be out on the boat tomorrow, and then, we're going to be out here till Saturday morning.
Right on. Sounds fun. Yes, for some reason I thought you were in a cabin, but you're in a tent. You got the wiener dog and everything out there. How's the dog handling it all?
She's doing good. We're at a modern site though, so we have electricity, and I brought the mini fridge out, so we're full glamping.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more glamping than camping.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got carpet. I mean,
That's what you gotta do these days. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The older I get, I don't mind camping, but you gotta have a little bit of luxury when you're out there in the woods or you're in a whatever cabin's fine too, I guess. Bring a TV.
Cabin would be all right. Yeah.
Bring my 85-inch TV, see if that can work. Hang it up on a tree somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm really missing is an effective television set. We're watching movies on my iPad, but it's still small. So I'm not used to watching TV like a whore.
John, do you know how real men watch TV when they camp? They stare at fire.
Yeah. No, I want to get like a projector screen. I want to get the full on deal. So that'll probably happen maybe next year.
Yeah, now you're talking. See, now we can have a good time with all that stuff.
Shane, how dare you talk to me of men and fire?
And I'm so sick of this shit. Just get a fucking RV, okay? Like you're trying to rig up this. I'm still camping, but I'm really into art. Just get the fucking RV.
Isn't your grill still in a box in the garage?
Yes,
exactly.
You know what I'm not doing? I'm not out here pretending I'm grilling, am I?
We're grilling. We're grilling. Grilled steaks the other day. Yeah. On the grill. The campfire grill.
But you're not trying to crazy rough it catch your food like fish and kill bunnies and shit.
He's roughing it, Joe. He's roughing it. He's using single ply toilet paper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is roughing it. I gotta say, that's that'd be pretty bad. Shane, you had a great start to the week. How you doing? Back Me Bro is up and running, doing good stuff out there. Lots of support from the community. How you doing, man?
Good. We got some updates on the site and stuff we could talk about later on in the stream. But if people want, go over there, back it. Help us test it out. Everything should be adding the cart, and you should be able to check out unless it's the glass and you're not in the US of A. Now, There's another update coming, but we fixed the scrolling, so that's good. The scroll now works the way it's supposed to. I don't know about the mobile. The bar was at the bottom on mobile. I got to check it. I don't know if we moved it to the top.
Yeah, I did not check on the mobile. I just did a desktop, but it looked good. The site looks good, so we'll definitely jump into that, dive into that as we go. Any other updates you want to throw in there before we jump into Shanth?
I'm going to update. We'll talk more about the site later on because there's actually a lot to talk about the site.
Okay. Improby's in the house.
Right.
I'd like to hear tales of John terrifying the other glampers. Now that would be interesting. Sean,
dude, there's like a cross country team here of their high schoolers. I think. I guess they run in the summer. I don't fucking know. Apparently they do. Whatever. I'm just like, okay, this is odd. But they've been here since Monday. Yeah, I've been challenged, I feel like. I mean, it's like 50 of these fucking kids. Again, they're high school kids. There's like 50 of them. I don't know. It's a lot of fucking kids. Boys and girls and whatever. And yeah, I'm walking out of the, it's a public bathroom here. That's the thrill of glamping in a modern site. So you get a bathroom, you get public showers, whatever. So I'm walking out of the bathroom. I can't open the door because these punks are on the other side and blocking the door with their bodies.
At least it's not college kids.
That would be, so anyways, I push my way through and excuse me, guys. Whatever. Then I got to walk through, I don't know, 15 of these guys. They're taking up the entire road. Widthwise, and like none of them are parting the ways. So I had to just walk right through them.
No
and I was like, this might be it. It might be on right here. These fucking punks ain't getting out of my way. I'm not walking over to the grass to make way for these guys taking up the entire fucking road.
That's right. I mean, you've lived on this earth long enough. You deserve that path. You take it, push them to the side.
Yeah, walked right through them. I parted the fucking sea like Moses.
I like it. I like the attitude.
Yeah.
Sean, this might be a comment that you can relate to. OVR says John may become a missing 411. You might know what that is. How you doing, man? How's your week been?
I'm doing good, man. I just got a phone alert right now that says the search continues for a team of missing cross-country high school students in the Michigan area.
Yeah, they're not going to find them.
Oh, shit.
With tips leading to their being found. This is really some intense, unrelated probably. Anyway, I'm doing great.
Unrelated.
I've had a fantastic week. Yeah, by the way, guys, thoughts and prayers. Just make sure, if you have any information, just let the proper people know. But things have been great.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck those kids.
John, I'm trying to give you plausible deniability here, and you're really not working with the team. Okay. Great week. Really excited about Back Me Bro, and just been doing a lot of work organizing stuff for Nosfero, head sketches, and watched 2 movies I haven't watched in a bit that I love. And I know not everybody is into these movies. Rewatched Wolf with Jack Nicholson. Really enjoyed that flick. It's got some really cool shit in it, man.
I got a question. Why did you rewatch that? Why did you rewatch that?
Wolf?
Yeah, why?
It's a good movie.
Because I've always been interested in the movie, and then the other aspect.
It came up on my YouTube, a fight scene like last week. That's why I'm asking. And I watched the fight scene.
What?
Great. Yeah, I don't know. Like YouTube suggested it to me like last week.
You know what though? I might have watched it when I logged into your account.
Oh, okay.
So that was probably what it was, Shane.
James? Weren't they doing like aerial fights or something in that movie?
Yeah.
Weren't they jumping all over?
There's some like wire work that they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
Michelle
bad.
Pfeiffer.
It actually holds up from what I saw. It doesn't look bad.
Yeah, for an early 90s movie, it was pretty damn good.
Yeah, 1994. It's a fun flick. It's kind of bizarre, but I wanted to check it out. But the thing I was thinking about was, for my money, that movie had one of the worst posters I think I've ever seen in my life. It was like it was like early Photoshop, so it was like just 2 floating heads, and they never got a proper poster. And so everybody went in there expecting American Werewolf, and that's not what it was, you know. And I just am like, but it's actually a pretty cool flick. So yeah, pretty good week, man.
If I run into one of those kids at the fucking urinal, I'm gonna turn while I'm pissing, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm gonna tell him, I say, "I'm marking my territory."
There you go. Yeah, try that in
and
real
you gotta
life. Let's
say
know how
you
that
just
works
got
out.
in the way.
I mean, how tough could they be? They're cross country athletes. They don't. That's not. You know, cross country is basically training for soccer, and that's all they do: soccer and cross country.
Yeah.
The real athletes are in track and field, and football, and basketball, and baseball, and hockey.
Wow, calling them out. I like that.
There
Well, speaking of Salty, how's your week?
Good, man. I live the most boring life in this forest with all these damn animals, and we just got done watching MacGyver, the final episode. And it made me think about how great America was until the 3rd season of MacGyver when they started filming that shit in Canada.
Wait, what compelled you to watch all of the MacGyvers?
My wife was like, I want to watch some just good old-fashioned 80s action television.
Nice.
And she was like, because we just got done with Magnum PI, so then we moved on to MacGyver. I guess we're in the M's. I have no idea. You know,
awesome.
I play video games while we watch television, so half the time but actually, the first 2 seasons of MacGyver, that's some damn good television, and I highly recommend it.
Nice.
What season had the bad boys in it, or the ninja group? Remember that season? That was my favorite episode.
Season 5 or 6, I don't know. It starts getting like I started losing my attention of it after about season 2 because they start filming in Canada and the stories get progressively more grand and kind of ridiculous. Whereas, season 2 is the best. That's the best season of MacGyver. You watch season 2, that's good TV, and then you can move on and go back to Columbo.
Yeah, Columbo.
Nice.
Yep, still watching that. It's great stuff, man.
Columbo's great.
I like it. All right, let me jump into a couple things here. Hopefully I got the audio shared. If not, we'll have to do this again. But I was going on X, and I was like, you know what? I think I found the job that Shane is going to have probably about, I don't know, 30 years after he retires here. You know, like, but this is Shane's job right here. You tell me, Shane, if this isn't going to be your job that you want to get into.
Dude, that fucking air hitting me.
He's staring right into the void.
Yeah, he's having a good time right now. I was just thinking of Shane when I saw this. I was like, yeah, you know, I could see this. Asian chick and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cleaning those shoes pretty damn good.
She's thick. She's thick.
Wow. Yeah, it's tough work, says Doug. Somebody's got to do it, though.
Yeah.
Is there an echo? Nah. Okay, let me mute this.
Yeah.
Stupid. All right. Hopefully that's not
the
entire time.
That's his daughter.
Oh God. That just ruined it for me.
Creeps.
Yeah, that just ruined it for me. I was all excited at first. I'm like, oh no, now I gotta think about that. Damn. The other guys are echoing. Well, all right. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. Let me know, chat. I know sometimes when you're sharing videos and StreamYard off of different pages and stuff, you can get an echo. So if not, I'll have to switch that to a different page. You guys been paying attention to the San Diego Comic-Con is going on right now? Anybody a fan of that? Seeing what's going to be dropping?
I know I don't miss it.
You don't miss it? I've never been there.
I think the echoes when you're sharing.
They're stupid.
Is there one of the stream thing or a YouTube thing open?
Yeah, it's a StreamYard. It's all right. Hold on a second. I'll just switch to a different screen here. No big deal. StreamYard sucks.
Don't miss San Diego Comic-Con at all, man.
Maybe if Shanth will share the screen, maybe that'll get around the echo.
If you send me links, I can do it. No problem. Let me know.
Okay. Well, you know, like I'll open it up in a different window to so it's like easier access.
If you put it in private chat too, your call. I can go and if you just copy the link, I can open it up and share it, so you don't have to worry about it.
All right, let me try this real quick. If that doesn't work,
yeah,
then we'll do it. Any echo now?
Let's see. Blah blah blah.
Good.
I'm not hearing an echo. I think you got it fixed. All right.
Yeah.
So
okay, that's it. I'm just gonna have to open them up in a different window every single time. If not, I'll send it to Shanth. But yeah, I was checking some of this stuff out. The Avengers Doomsday, which we're going to take a look at that trailer here in a little bit, because I know that's sparked some controversy amongst nerddom, whether it's good or bad. You haven't seen it? All right, well, this is going to be great.
Wait, there's controversy? Because I'm seeing nobody give a fuck. Who's arguing about that trailer?
There's a few people.
I'm gonna say it depends on what circles you're in. Like, you know, if you're in the Den of Nerds circle, there's a lot of excitement there. If you're watching just specifically on X, there's a lot of negativity, and then, you know, it's just the normal nerd stuff. But I happen to think it looks pretty good.
You think it's going to be good?
Joe likes it.
I think it's going to be good. Yeah, I think. Listen. As bad as Phase 4 has been and all of the political shit that we've had to deal with through Marvel and this or that, I get it. I understand why there's apathy or people are just kind of fed up with stuff. But I think the normies out there, they're going to come out and see Spider-Man. That's going to be a box office hit. That's going to be $500 million in opening weekend predicted so far, and I think that's going to hit that. Doomsday, I think, is going to do the same thing. So I think these movies are still going to do good. And I have to say, I think that Marvel is trying to do a good job of erasing all that BS and at least presenting something, in my opinion, and people can have their own opinions on this, presenting something that's going to be a little bit more old Marvel formula. I'm just saying. I got hope. Yeah, I'm a positive guy, Shane.
Joe, when I saw Black Panther shake hands with Bing Grim Thing and form an alliance against a team of white people with a bunch of, I was like, yeah, they're erasing all of this. That's what I thought.
Well, they can't erase the characters that are there.
That's what I thought. Yeah, when I saw Namor. Yeah. When I saw Shang-Chi fight Gambit, I was like, thank God they're getting back to basics and they're not forcing diversity and inclusion in any of this, in any way, form, or shape. That's what I thought.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. There's nothing they can do to change the characters that are already there, but I think formula-wise, I don't know. We'll jump into it. But I was looking at the San Diego Comic-Con post because I'm always interested in what they're doing, and Marvel definitely unveiled a lot of the Avengers stuff, like more so. I mean, Spider-Man's gonna be coming out. They're not really paying attention to that too much, but they are dropping a lot of Avengers Doomsday stuff, including the Latvian witch design for the very first time. Now, I don't know if you guys are giant Doom fans, know the history, the lore. I know it's somewhat. I'm not a Nazi on it when it comes to that kind of stuff, but I kind of like this. Shane, I have a tendency to think that you probably got a opposite opinion of me.
I'm judging the trailer for what I saw and being a Marvel fan. It looks like shit to me. Like, I don't know what everybody's talking about, to be honest. But I've also tuned out a lot of these movies. So, like, to me, it's just a Marvel normie. It does not look good. Look, Dr. Doom's a great character, but they're just hitting people with it. Some people were even confused if that's his voice at the beginning of it. Like, they're just establishing this character completely wrong.
Oh, I think it is.
It's like, imagine if you just started a new phase and you're like, here's the big bad guy, but nobody knows a normie might not know shit about Dr. Doom. And you have Thor saying he's really strong. That's the whole thing.
I think Thor's talking about Galactus.
See,
I actually think
that's a bad trailer. That's a bad trailer.
It's a terrible trailer.
Yeah, it's a horrible trailer because the visuals are him fighting Doom as he's saying. So storytelling wise, is pretty bad.
It's
that's
horrible. It's a horrible trailer. Disney's marketing for all their films the last couple of years have been absolutely terrible. Whoever they have running the marketing department is probably just a bunch of Nepo babies and DEI hires because it's been so bad. I don't know who they're hiring for trailers anymore. It's definitely not Trailer Park, as Trailer Park closed their doors, which was one of the best trailer houses in Hollywood. And every trailer, other than the Spider-Man trailer, which is Sony, not Disney, it has been god awful. And this like everyone's thinking this film's gonna suck because the trailer is so bad. It's a terrible trailer.
We have Hispanic Namor that they put up front and center in this trailer, and I didn't recognize him till the third time I saw it. So Marvel's already done a bad job of branding this character.
Yeah.
He's unrecognizable. Nobody cares, but he's prominent in the trailer, and I'm like, okay, forced diversity, all that shit, EI stuff. I don't know, man. Am I racist, or are they just race swapping a lot of characters, or sex swapping in this case? Like, I don't think we need a female Black Panther. I don't. I think they should just recast somebody else and go with that.
No,
Shane,
I agree with you on that.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Joe. No,
I was actually agreeing with Shane for once. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just fucking with them. Go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Cynic for giving us a raid. Appreciate you, Cynic, very much.
Bless you.
Well, okay. This, so far as with this trailer goes, we'll jump into that here in a second. But I want to show a little bit what Marvel is they're really pushing this. And I know Salty and I had a conversation about the bad marketing and everything with the movie itself. And I tend to agree with him. He's been in that industry, so he knows a little bit more than me. I do have to say, though, if you are going to San Diego Comic-Con in person, some of this stuff is pretty cool. You got this giant ass Sentinel head outside somewhere. I mean, it'd just be kind of cool to see Sentinels actually portrayed fairly accurate. I don't know if you guys have seen the designs yet out there.
You know what I would do? I would hop the fence at night and I would piss on it and get my friend to take a photo.
Or you could maybe draw a dick on the back of its head while you're being filmed. You could do that too. Yeah.
This shit had more.
This is one of the things that bugs me about the movie, because some Lego sets leaked, so I know it's true. The Sentinels are in it, and somehow Doom controls the Sentinels. In the world that there's a Magneto in this movie, that bothers the fuck out of me that somehow Doom is reanimating Sentinels that have been destroyed. It's just shit like that. It bugs me. And the fact they haven't shown Wolverine, but there's clearly Wolverine claws down that Sentinel's face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think there's a lot of characters they haven't shown yet that they are waiting for the actual movie, or maybe the second trailer that comes out. This is just a teaser trailer, and nowadays teaser trailers are like a minute and a half long or whatever it is. But I think there's gonna be Wolverine's gonna be a big part of it. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is supposed to be in it. If they do this movie right, I know there's a lot of people that I'm more optimistic than a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't trust or have faith that this is going to be done correctly. But if it is, this could be a little bit of a return to the Infinity War, Endgame days, which was the last time we actually really had good Marvel content. And maybe that with Spider-Man's enough to kind of rebound Marvel going into 2027. I don't know. I hope so, because I want these movies to be good. I want to see good movies produced like they were the first 10 years.
Like the end of the trailer, you're hopeful.
I'm very hopeful, yeah.
The bad trailer.
One thing I can say, though,
it had some hope.
One thing I can say, though, I mean, John has been talking about it when it comes to Batman and stuff, but because of Deadpool Wolverine, we got to see Wolverine in his yellow costume. You're finally getting to see some of these X-Men. Regardless of what you want to say about the costumes, this is straight like 90s. This is straight like Jim Lee 90s, X-Men animated version of Cyclops costume right there. I think it looks pretty damn good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Again, I'm keeping up with like the news mill of this, because they've been talking about the people that are going to, take over as X-Men. It's like they're finally going to give us a little bit of what everybody said through every fucking Fox film, and we're going to get them in real costumes, and then they're going to replace them all, like with new.
Yeah, it's just a send-off. It's a send-off for the characters.
Yeah.
What's what I was going to say?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say earlier, too, like when Shane brought up the whole thing with Dr. Doom controlling the Sentinels, I think that's because Magneto is not going to survive very long into the movie. I think him and Patrick Stewart are probably going to bite it fairly soon within the movie. So I don't know if I worry too much. Yeah, I think they're definitely going to do it.
Load in another movie already? Am I making this shit up? I saw a clip. I watched some of these. I mean, most of the Fox movies I've seen, but I mean, yeah, I guess.
I think Professor X and Magneto are going to die in each other's arms.
Yeah.
That's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. We'll see. Dan Lawless was asking if John was okay because we can't hear him. Now, John is in the middle of the woods somewhere,
Yes.
cuddling with Bigfoot. So he is here. He is listening to us. He's going to jump in.
Well, I haven't seen this trailer, so I have nothing to comment on at this point, other than the fact that Cyclops with brown boots was a no-go for me.
Did he have brown boots?
Yeah, he had
Yeah, in that photo you just showed, he had brown boots.
I did not catch it. Let me go back up there.
Yellow shorts.
Oh, he does have brown boots. What the fuck? Or maybe
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
he
really
doesn't have
dirty
yellow shorts either. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, okay. I don't like the brown boots. I didn't see that details.
Yeah,
all right, well, fuck it. Let's bring up the trailer. Now, I promise this, chat.
That means they're afraid to go all in. That's what it tells me.
That could be. Aleister Crowley's in the house. I just have to do this every time he's in the chat. Hold on a second. Mr. Crowley! All right, thank you.
Damn.
Glad you're here. Okay, let's just bring it up. We'll jump into this. This is the trailer for Avengers Doomsday. I will not stop this every 2 seconds. Now, if everybody else on the panel wants to, that's on them. But I'm going to let this play through for a second, and hopefully we don't get an echo. Here we go.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter. Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all of us put together, and they died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one. Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing if we do not stand together. Put aside your petty squabbles. And presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters. But mark my words. We're going to need a miracle.
Hey, pal.
It's not possible.
So that is it. All right. John hasn't seen it. It's the first time he saw it. What do you think, John? I'll let you have the floor here for a second.
I want them all to die.
They will. They will absolutely die.
I just don't care. Like, that's how I feel about it. I just don't really care. I don't care that Robert Downey Jr. is Dr. Doom. I don't care that that we get Black Chikala, fucking female Black Panther, what are Mexican Namor. You know, I was down at the water. I was down at the lake today. I was walking down there by the lake, and I was wondering, I was like, would Namor be in lake water in Michigan? And I was like, is that a story thing? And then some girl hopped out of her car, because I was right by the parking lot. She hopped out of her car and she goes, "Can I pet your wiener?"
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I waited my whole life for this.
Yep. That's right.
She didn't want to pet my wiener. She wanted to pet my wiener dog.
She take it for a walk. You know what I'm saying?
It must have been awkward when you unzipped your pants, John.
I was just gonna say that's when you pull it out. Like that's the signal. You know.
Yeah, I was like,
okay,
I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, I read it all wrong.
Yeah.
You can always just do it.
Zeno says Shane needs to see the whole plot in the trailer or it's bad. Interesting.
No,
do anyone care that Steve? Does anyone really care that Steve Rogers gets the hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I liked it.
I'm positive on this, guys. I
don't want Steve Rogers to be Thor. I want him to be Captain America.
Yeah,
but when you got Stormbreaker and you got Mjolnir, Thor can't have them both. Go ahead, Shane.
No, they can't, John, because they would be taking away the Captain America mantle from the Mackie guy,
from
the Black
Man. Yeah.
So they're in a delicate situation where they're trying to bring Chris Evans back. But they can't take away the mantle from the black guy that nobody wants to be Captain America.
Oh, you think they'll kill the black guy to get Chris Evans back in there? I mean, they're all too fucking old. I mean, these are all like almost 60-year-old men.
Yeah. Ethan's in the chat. Ethan's in the chat. Wow, Ethan.
Are you calling Ethan 60-year-old?
No.
It's just proof that he is a Steve Rogers and not an imposter.
That's. I mean,
because they're playing off of the whole Endgame end of that movie when he lifts the hammer. I do think that Steve Rogers is going to, or Captain America as Steve Rogers or vice versa is going to appear in this storyline. Probably not this movie, but Secret Wars, because there's supposed to be multiple different versions of Steve Rogers in this movie. So I think you will kind of see at some point. I could be wrong in that, but I think they're going to bring back Steve Rogers in the cap suit at some point. Because why not? I mean, like, again, normies are going to go out and see this movie. They're going to want to see the old Captain America. I feel like they're going to give a little bit of fan service at some point. But yes, for right now, this is probably just the Steve Rogers that went back and, hit all the Infinity Stones and stayed with the big-titted chick and raised kids with her.
Is Steve Rogers going to get like a Thor suit?
No, I think they're doing the Nomad thing. I don't think all the photos they've shown of Chris Evans, he's in this black T-shirt with the beard. I don't think we're getting a Captain America suit. Not in this movie.
We're getting Rick Grimes with a hammer.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. All right, Shane, you said about the voice. I do think that's Robert Downey Jr.'s voice.
Yeah. And the fact that you don't know and they spend a buttload of money is one, a big fuck up. They're just introducing Doom completely wrong, and they're assuming all normies know who Doom is, who they don't, because most of entertainment through Fox or whatever, it's all been Magneto this, Magneto that, Thanos. I mean, most normies are not going to know who Dr. Doom is, and that's going to be. It's already confusing as fuck to a normie because you got Robert Downey Jr. playing him. And now, people are like, oh, he caught Thor's hammer. Well, he's got magic. They're not going to understand any of this. And it's like, they're giving you cameos. Like, who gives a fuck about Gambit fighting Shang-Chi? Like, nobody.
I do. I think that's going to be, as long as he beats Shang-Chi's ass, I give a fuck about that. I think it'd be cool.
For me,
I'm going to be positive about this, guys. I am. Just saying.
See, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be down.
Go back. Howard Mackie, or is that his name, Howard Mackie? That's the reason we're not going to get Chris Evans in the Captain America suit. They cannot take the mantle away. Doesn't matter how bad his movie did, how nobody cared about that show. They cannot take that away from the black guy. This is why
I agree with you. I agree with you.
No, it should have gone to Bucky.
Yeah, nobody liked that it went to Anthony Mackie or Falcon or whatever. But I do think that they could have a scene in maybe Secret Wars where you get Captain America in the captain suit and Falcon in the captain suit side by side. They could do that. I'm just saying, I just don't see a world where they don't put Captain in the suit for one scene at some point, even if it's a flashback for when he went and dropped off the stones and met up with Peggy Carter or whatever. So
they're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him,
dude.
What Mackie?
Yeah.
At some point, they're all gonna die. But yeah.
No, I mean we all die, Joe.
Well, that's true. Except for me.
Yeah, it's weird when I watch this stuff. I feel like it's such a hodgepodge of different characters, most of whom aren't in successful movies, or their best movie was an incredibly long time ago. And I feel like when it comes to doing a wonderful, cool, move forward celebration of Marvel, Deadpool Wolverine did it so well. And seeing Gambit in this just makes me think about that movie and how much more heat and interest and lightheartedness and silliness there was in it. Like I don't know. I feel like that they had lightning in a bottle during that time period with these movies, and it started to kind of get a little shaky at the end. But I just don't know how much nostalgia there is to keep going back to this well.
Is Deadpool in this movie?
Yes.
Not that we know of.
No, I don't think he is.
Everything I've read so far is that he is in the movie. So is Wolverine. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's in this movie as well. There's a lot of characters they are.
Wait,
not
what?
reviewing.
Wolverine? Like Hugh Jackman? Wolverine?
Yeah, Hugh Jackman's in this.
Oh well, they gotta put that stuff in the trailer quick. Then
is Gary Marshall behind this film or Penny Marshall? Like,
I'm not sure.
I feel like this is the Love Actually, New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, but in superhero tights. Like that's all. It's like get all the actors in one movie, hoping that everyone will go see the movie as our big marketing thing, and then it's going to be just a hodgepodge of stories that you can't follow, and then at the end you're going to be like, "What the fuck did I just watch?"
Well, it is interesting.
This will probably help share my
All right,
screen.
hold on a
So
second.
these are the Lego sets that have leaked today, and there's three sets. And this might be Wolverine in the bottom left-hand corner because it's got these claw type things on its hands. But if it is Wolverine, it's in a black suit. Would be, and they're all blurry, so it doesn't matter if I zoom in, they're only going to look worse. So in this set here, we got whatever that Russian knockoff Captain America guy.
Oh yeah, the dude from
Torch, Doctor Doom, Sentry, and that looks like maybe Wolverine with claws in a black suit. Maybe, I don't know, but anyways, this is the one that again I've heard about this scene, and it bothers me that somehow Doctor is controlling Sentinels. I don't know why. That's just bizarre to me. But there he is floating. There's a Sentinel, and this that looks like Magneto up there. Like, wouldn't Magneto just pull the fucking thing apart? Or is Magneto controlling the Sentinel for Doctor Doom? Like, I'm like, this is confusing. But, anyways, there's Thor, Mystique, Nightcrawler, who has white hair now for some fucking reason. Mr. Fantastic.
Old.
Yeah, he's old. And then here's another one. We got Black Captain America up there, John, not White Captain America. Black Captain America Falcon.
Oh yeah, I mean he's alive now, but he'll be dead by the end of this movie.
That's the hope. Wait, what?
But yeah, they sell actually a Lego set that's just a bunch of dead bodies of your heroes, like all the ones that die. You just pour it out. That's it. And it's strange when they introduce things, they make them unnecessarily convoluted. Like you do need to introduce people to who Doctor Doom is. There's got to be some kind of anchor there, and there's so many characters in this, so many things. Like it's crazy.
So here's the thing:
not all Sentinels are metal. Shane, fuck you, Beowulf. Every single one.
Yeah, I mean Doctor Doom's probably not going to make a metal Sentinel, right? If he's got to go against Magneto, he's going to be a little smarter than that, right?
I don't think he builds a Sentinel. I think he just literally reanimates them.
There's a leaked scene.
Like, they haven't established a power base for this Doctor Doom. So, like, everybody's going to go into this wondering what can this guy do? Which, I mean, he's got magic. He's got, tech. He's Doctor Doom. But, like, nothing's set up with this character at all. And then what? You're going to have Reed Richards give like some blotchy exposition about who Doctor Doom is to everybody. Like Pedro Pascal's going to tell everybody the history of Victor Von Doom. It's like,
it's Fantastic Four did not do well too. That's I just keep coming back to that. You know what I mean? It's tough. Like you need something that did well. Like when, again, just to go back to this movie, it's like Deadpool, Wolverine, people want to see on the screen again after Logan, and Deadpool has been a hit every time he's been up to bat. And then they brought in.
Thank you, Rob Liefeld.
Thank you, Rob Liefeld. Yeah, they brought in all these characters, and they introduced. You have to have a star in it. That's why they need Dogpool.
Yeah, Dogpool. Here's the thing, man. The other thing, there was a poster I pulled up like a week or two ago, but somebody had the age of every actor that in this whatever poster there, and like one of the youngest ones were like 37 or something, so like everybody's getting into their 50s and shit. it's like, I mean, this has to be a jumping off point for everybody because none of these guys, I can even tell by looking at Chris Evans, he looks like underweight. Like he looks way underweight compared to when he played Cat before. So like a lot of these guys aren't going to keep it up for these parts, you know, and either they're going to patch out or
they're 30, they're late 30s and 40s. Let's not try to pretend like that's old because then everybody on this panel is going to be old. So I refuse that line of thought. All right.
If I was in this movie, I wouldn't go see it. Neither would any of you. Let's be honest.
Damn it. I would go see you in this movie, man.
I love you, Joe.
I'm a fan of yours. Yeah, I love you too, man. Here's the thing. The way they're introducing Doom is not as a villain. If anybody's dove into the leaks of the plot of this movie, he is going to be coming on as a hero, presenting himself as a hero to the heroes because of these merging worlds that are going to be crashing down on each other. This whole thing is about the multiverse destroying itself, falling in on itself, which is why all of these characters from different universes, 616, blah, 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 whatever they are getting together to try to stop this incursion or whatever it is. Dr. Doom is coming to be an example or hero or somebody that can show the light and work with Reed Richards of how to stop this from happening, but it's all a double cross where you will reveal him as a villain at the end of the movie or the third act of the movie, where the first two acts he's going to be presented as a hero. You're going to get his backstory, all this kind of stuff, and then they're going to flip it on a dime going into the end of the movie, setting up Secret Wars. That's what I've heard.
Wow.
So is this going to be a 2-part thing, or is this just going to be a movie that goes into Secret Wars and Secret Wars will be the continuation?
Secret Wars is going to be the continuation. Bill, it's just a plot. That's out there. It's all out there. It's not a spoiler. That's just what everybody's talking about the movie. That's what they're talking about. Because the whole setup is for Secret Wars. Secret Wars is going to be the big end game version, I guess. That's where a lot of the things are going to really happen after this. I mean, they're following the Jonathan Hickman storyline from 2015, which I didn't really read, but if you do some research and what that story entails, this is kind of what they're setting it up. But the reason why they're not doing this big setup like they did with Thanos for 10 years is because he's going to come in as a hero, or he's going to come in as an ally at the beginning of the movie, which is why a lot of people don't think Thor is talking about Dr. Doom when he's giving that speech. Secret Wars are spreading. Oh, the Secret Wars are spreading. Warts. Jeez. All right, gotcha. But this is so far so good. I mean, $16.5 million first days of tickets. I didn't even know the tickets were on sale for this movie. But I do think this is going to be a big movie. Like I said, guys, I think Normas are going to go out and see it. We've proven that with Spider-Man so far, and that hasn't even hit yet. I think it's going to have a great opening weekend. I think Avengers is going to come out. And honestly, I think the box office of Marvel is going to do pretty damn good in 2026. Whether or not people are excited about it, that's to remain to be seen. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that tear it apart or lift it up, like we always do here in these parts of YouTube and social media.
If I could just say, I think it's going to tank just like the Odyssey did. So listen, come on, I know it was a little that was very meta, but here's the thing. I think if this movie does really well, if it hits it out of the park, no matter what any of us are saying, James Gunn will be most affected. That's what I think is going to happen.
Oh, interesting.
Like, I mean, can you imagine if from they just had victory almost in their grasp, and then Marvel comes roaring back with a big hit movie? God, that'd be so tragic, man. After Supergirl for them, but what are you going to do?
Well, you know it's going to happen. I mean, Marvel wasn't going to sit on their hands and let James Gunn, take over the reins. And unfortunately, Supergirl was somewhat of a bust, like the kids call it these days. And Superman's got mixed results, even though a lot of people seem to like it. I think Marvel is absolutely going to come back in and take this thing over with these two movies, regardless if anybody likes it or not. Like the Odyssey, unfortunately, or not even unfortunately. John, you wouldn't saw that, right? It did very well in its opening weekend. So far, it's doing I think at $18 million on Monday's box office. Well, I don't know what Tuesday did.
Doing great.
What do you think about the Odyssey?
Yeah, I liked it. But also a little bit like X-Men too. It's like packed. It's packed with a lot of familiar faces, and Christopher Nolan. He's got a lot of clout. So it should do well. The X-Men stuff, Marvel, familiar faces. I would imagine it does well. I don't think it's gonna like, do really shitty. But who fucking knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I have not seen it yet. I probably still will wait until it gets to streaming before I check that out.
I'm just personally, I'm just like, I'm so tired. I don't want to see Patrick Stewart's old fucking face again. I don't want to see Ian, what's his name, McKellen.
Gandalf.
I don't see his fucking face anymore. I don't care about anybody from the Thunderbolts being in a movie. Fantastic Four was not as great as it should have been. So even seeing that, I like Sue. But I hate Pablo Pascal.
Nobody likes Pablo.
Yeah, so I mean,
You know what's funny is that was one of my favorite things about Deadpool when they brought back the older actors and when Deadpool kept leaning into Hugh Jackman. He goes, "Till you're 90," because it's very true. You know, it's like I remember when I saw, and this was years ago, when I saw the trailers for Picard, and I was like, "Leave that old man alone." It looked like they pulled him out of his house, and he was like, "I just wanted to go back to the Enterprise." And you're like, "Let him be." He's really up there now. Leave him alone. And
does Marvel have a plan on how to move forward?
Yes, as far as I know, the ending of Secret Wars is going to be like a soft reboot of the universe, kind of like they did in the comic books, where there will be things that are the same but new things. Like all of the old actors of the X-Men are going to be gone because they're completely recasting them in the new universe, which is why I think everybody's going to die in this movie and not come back. And so, they're going to set it up differently. I think they're trying their best to erase the Phase 4 convoluted storylines that was created, because it seemed like there was no direction in Phase 4. Feige woke up one day and was like, "I'm done."
They got fucked up when they had to get rid of that Kane guy. Like that fucked up whatever.
That's true. Yeah.
Which
is why we got Dr. Doom.
I gotta look back on that. I don't know if they threw that guy up under the bus. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like,
they did.
They need to look back on that and give that guy his job back. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, they were starting to set up the whole Kang thing.
Around white women, that's what I got. Here, pull this up. This can easily answer half of what we're talking about. Kevin Feige says Avengers Secret Wars will introduce a new universe that is easier for audiences to follow.
There it is.
It will establish a streamlined, simplified, single universe that's easier for audiences to follow. Some aspects will feel familiar, but many things will be entirely new. So this movie, I guess, is for all of us old fans of the films, and then
that's right.
It's all going to be new from here on out if I read deep into this. Which, I mean, look, man, this is a tricky thing. Okay, let me break this down. Every time in comics that there is a reboot, it's a jumping off point for a lot of people, but it's supposed to be a jumping on point. Now, it's a risk versus reward. You're going to lose some people, but you hope to gain more new people. I absolutely think Marvel, if they're going to continue doing movies, they need to do this, because they're over here pulling in continuity from a Loki TV show that nobody fucking watched. I couldn't watch it. I watched 3 episodes of it. I don't understand what the fuck Loki flipping his badge even fucking means. I didn't watch Black Panther 2. I don't understand shit about Namor or the Black Panther chick. So there's so much continuity and baggage and so much screen time you have to have watched to give a single fuck. And that's not including the Fox films to understand this one fucking movie. So yes, they absolutely need to reboot, but that is the problem. Every reboot is a jumping off point. It just is. The risk is it loses a lot of people, but they're going to bring people in. So looking at this movie now, I'm like, I still don't want to watch it.
Well, this is going to be the reboot, right? I think that Joe's right. Like, they're bringing everyone in. They're going to bank on nostalgia. They're going to be like, ooh, look, the X-Men, all the people that you love are here. Come watch the movie so they can make money. But then this will be the big, like, we're going to blow everything up so that we can start anew. And then Secret Wars will be that.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
This is a movie. This is a send off to all the people that came up watching these movies from the early 2000s. That's why you got Chris Evans back, why you got Robert Downey Jr. back, especially because you don't have the star power going forward in the MCU. You just don't. So you had to bring back these names to try to get interest from all the normies that are coming back. Like, oh, I grew up with Captain America, Iron Man, and all this kind of stuff. And then they were going to do the soft reboot after Secret Wars and hopefully excite you with the X-Men movie, the next Spider-Man stuff that's coming up, because Feige was talking about they've got plans for like 3 to 4 more Spider-Man movies and all this kind of stuff. So I think Marvel is desperately trying to do its best to get back in the good graces of people. And the best way you do that is bring back some of the nostalgia of the people that actually followed you in the first place. James says, we have seen what's in the next 2 weeks, bringing to determine if it's going to do well in the long term, talking about the Odyssey. But within a week, that movie has made $320 some odd million. Is that not considered good for a week take now? It's going to be in the theater for like 3 more months.
What's the ticket price on IMAX?
It's probably expensive. I don't know. I don't do. John, what do you pay when you go to IMAX? I don't do IMAX.
I haven't been to IMAX in a while. I don't know, $20. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
$20.
This is the first movie filmed completely in IMAX, and had a clip like a guy that ran IMAX was just explaining like how like they don't have the projectors to even meet demand for this one fucking movie. Like that they'd have to repurpose some stuff to meet the demand. So it's almost like a waste. Like this movie could have never be presented to enough people the way it needs to be. But anyways, the IMAX tickets cost more. So if every IMAX theater, which I thought there's like 22 in America, it's not as many as
that's
you
it.
think.
I think it's 41 worldwide.
41 worldwide. So you got 22 in America. Like if they're paying like, I don't know, a third more per ticket, you got to kind of count that in when they're talking about how much money. But I don't know.
One of them's in Grand Rapids, Joe.
Yep.
Oh, is it GR? Okay.
Yeah, Celebration in Grand Rapids. I might go out there and watch it a second time.
So is there a different because is there like an IMAX and then there's like a true IMAX?
Yeah.
Said that
So
before?
all the IMAXs you've ever attended were not true IMAX.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they crop it differently. So it like if you watched the Odyssey in true IMAX, which I guess is 70 millimeter IMAX, like you're almost looking at like a box format, like a square kind of format. And what you see in a regular IMAX, a standard IMAX that everyone has gone to, is a cropped version of that. So you're losing the top, you're losing the bottom, and you're getting a widescreen cut from the middle of that film.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, because I looked it up real quick. It said just regular IMAX screens is about 2,090 countries, but there's 41 globally for the 7 millimeter ones that you're talking. Which is why I asked.
I'm the smartest guy on the planet.
Yeah,
we've all said it, John. You know, you're late to the party. You're late to the party with all of us. We've said it for years. Yeah, I think. But just getting back to this whole thing, what they own and what I would lean into if I were them, because it's cheaper and they own it lock, stock, and barrel, is the costumes. Like people get nostalgic for the costumes. It's too. They can lean into that. So give us the costumes that people haven't seen before and introduce us to some new actors. I don't know if
we're talking about IMAX theaters, and we're past the Avengers, and now you're like,
well, we were talking about the Odyssey. We were talking about on big screens, and
I'm right there with you, Shanth.
Good, thank you. We're talking about box office for Odyssey versus what box office for this is going to be, and how many people need to see it. And I'm just thinking about like Christopher Nolan. He's a niche director. He's pushes this format. The movie is doing well by that format. But I just keep going back to he's outside of, I think, normal box office now, because he seems to occupy this really unique space where people see his movies and turn out for a movie like on the Bomb, for God's sake, or
he's coming off of Oppenheimer too. Everybody's got to remember that, coming off a big old hit Oppenheimer that everybody loved. So that's because but he had flops before that, like Tenet. So
Yeah, Tenet was weird. Yeah,
I don't know, and I've heard the audio is really bad in this. Like, John, did you have a problem understanding?
No, I think I caught most of it, you know. So, but when I watch anything, I have subtitles on. So, because it doesn't matter what I'm watching, I'm going to miss something. So, anyways, I think for the most part, it was fine.
Yeah, this guy's interesting. This
I wanted to punch the anxiety in the face. I hate that dude.
Oh, you should have done it.
One expression, the whole fucking movie. One expression.
Well, what is going to make this movie successful or not is the secret character they have yet to reveal, and that is Squirrel Girl. So
yes,
this is going to be put this over the top, guys. When Squirrel Girl takes place. Yep, this is it. Sold. Sold.
The hero.
Wait, that's not in there, is it?
Yeah, that's.
Why isn't this in the trailer?
That's actually happening, John. Totally. That's.
Okay. Because I like that girl that they had for Squirrel Girl. Remember, she was like she's in those commercials.
AT&T girl.
Yeah, AT&T girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a rumor or something?
Yeah. No. They were going to use her for Squirrel Girl, but it fell apart.
Oh, that'd be some big ass titties. For
she's old now. You know, she's too old now.
Yeah.
Boobs sell it though. I'm still fine with that.
She was going to be Squirrel Girl, but it was for a New Warriors TV show that they started to shoot and then they just scrapped.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like wasn't even going to be like the comic New Warriors. It's like they were just going to be sharing an apartment together, like more heroes.
I think the real secret character, though, the actual secret character, is going to be Galactus, and Doctor Doom's going to end up being the hero, not the villain. That's my prediction.
The real interesting thing with all of this is sending this off and having a new universe is like, what are the lessons learned? Okay, because they're going to roll out like new X-Men, new this, new everybody. Are they going to lean in back to the diversity inclusion, shit, or are they going to, because then is Marvel willing to say no to that crowd? Because that's where this will go real fucking quick, is where's presentation. And I've heard people talk about the Odyssey like it was kind of like this conspiracy that it's Hollywood, some of the people that put in it, the diversity hires, that they were put in it as Hollywood trying to justify all the diversity and walk it back at the same time by giving minor roles. And I don't know, man, where Hollywood is with that, because everything that's doing really well isn't fucking around with that. They're not even fucking like Backrooms, Obsession. I mean, these movies that are hyper performing or on steroids with no budget, no real marketing even. It's like they're not leaning into that aspect of it at all.
Well, I think with big budget films like the Odyssey, it really is. I'm suspecting it's less about DEI and woke and really more about marketing with the casting. So like these big budget films, they want to cast a diverse group of people that have like big social media networks, like the rapper guys like banging a Kardashian, all the different people have like these, like they're in the news, they're in social media, and I think it has a lot to do with that, even more so than the woke and the DEI bullshit. It's still very cynical.
This Texas mofo did a video with a convincing argument. Let me pull it up.
Okay, while you're doing that, let me hit some super chats real quick. I got in here. Rush Montaro for $2 says, "Be careful the teachers, John. They grape a lot." Oh shit. Yeah, okay.
What?
Yeah. As you're in the woods with the kids,
the cross country.
Yeah, be careful of the teachers. Yeah, be careful of the teachers.
Yeah.
Billy E.T. for $5, thank you, says, "How long do you wait before giving these movies franchise a second chance after their track record has been so lackluster? Same with comic books." It's a personal thing, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm always willing to give something a chance. If it looks good, I'll check it out, and I'll be honest when I watch the movie if I liked it or not. I try not to go into movies with a biased take and just kind of an open mind to see what it's going to be. I don't know what you guys do. I mean, what are you thinking?
I'll probably watch Avengers Doomsday, but I mean, then I'll probably watch The Secret Wars. And at any point, I'm hoping for this stuff to like really excite me. I mean, even what we have right now, And it'd be great if you didn't have to just destroy everything and start back from scratch. But you probably have to. So, and then I'll, because I'm a dummy, I'm going to go watch whatever the reboot is, because then I'm going to say, hey, are they going to get it right this time? And they probably won't. I'll probably be disappointed again.
If they learn their lesson, which who knows if they will or not, but if they've learned their fucking lesson, maybe they go in a better direction after Secret Wars. That's yet to be seen. I guess we'll see when we get there. For $5, Comic Book One says, hail at Ethan. Good to see you. Rashman Tower for $2 says, Jean Grey's actress is going to be in Spider-Man. That is true. They haven't really revealed that, but I think that's the worst kept secret in Hollywood, that Jean Grey, that Katie Sink, is it Katie Sink?
Ugh.
Is going to be Jean Grey in...
Are there no hot chicks out there anymore?
No.
I don't know, man.
No.
I was talking about it today, John. I was talking about it, or the other night with Ethan. So Zendaya's in 3 fucking big films this year. Dune 3, Spider-Man, and then The Odyssey. And she is kind of like the beauty standard for Hollywood now. So when you go... Like, yeah, this girl looks better than Zendaya, so people go like, yeah, she must be hot. No, Zendaya's like a fucking solid 4.
Yeah.
Well, it's
just get hot chicks. They can be unknown. They don't have to be fucking Stranger Thing fucking kids. Christ.
Well, just be prepared. Those kids are going to be getting a lot, or like some of them are going to be getting a lot of roles just because of based off of that series. So get ready for it, John. We'll see.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with what's her face, the Bobby Brown. I'm okay with her.
Yeah, she's attractive.
Yeah, but she can be in a fucking movie. I don't know, superhero movie. Do I want her to be Jean Grey? I don't think so. I don't know.
You need a very attractive actress to be these X-Men characters, and unfortunately, I don't think they're going to do that because that's just modern Hollywood. They don't cast very attractive actresses for whatever reason. We even see that in the video games, which I'm going to bring up something a little bit later about the Wolverine game, but just everything's dumbed down, doesn't look... attractiveness is out the window, especially for women. Serious Cat 5000 says, ticket for IMAX 7mm are nearly sold out all around available dates. Was only able to get the seat in the 3rd row for the first week of August.
Yeah, I heard that. Dude, I heard those theaters are like booked up for weeks.
Damn. Okay.
So I am planning to actually watch the Odyssey on one of those 70mm films, but I'm gonna wait for it to get to where there's seats available.
Two reasons
so that might be a month.
It's really interesting about how they can't meet demand and why. But this guy also looks like a Flash bad guy, the Turtle. He was like this fat guy in a turtle suit, and he would slow everything down. He looks identical to that guy. So he's going to explain to you why you're having to wait so long to see it.
You think we'll see more IMAX 70 screens? Because I know with this one, it's sold out for such a long period of time. Do you think like a New Yorker can see a second one, or will we get one in smaller cities? Is that the goal?
Yeah, so we're sold out in some theaters into the 5th week already, and the 2 a.m. shows, the 7 a.m. shows. So
2 a.m. shows.
So there's certainly more demand. Crazy. The problem is they haven't made new IMAX film projectors in about 50 years. So we retrofit them, we rebuild them. And part of our strategy is
50 years.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't remember them being around. Okay.
I think it's being a bit hyperbolic.
Yeah. So listen, he's going to explain how they're trying to rig this stuff up.
IMAX film projectors in about 50 years. So we retrofit them, we rebuild them, and part of our strategy is to see how far we could take it. But certainly demand-driven, I like to see more.
Wait, so you can't build? You can't build.
This guy's like, wait, what? It is kind of fucking stupid that Nolan would even film this fucking thing for like they could never, no theater could ever accommodate this movie, ever.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
More projectors because the technology is.
Well, we build new projectors every day, but film projectors using this film, it's not practical. So we've got to find them, and we've got to retrofit them and rebuild them, which is what we did for Odyssey. But can all 2,000 of our theaters be film projectors? No, there's just not that many all around. But I think we can continue to grow it.
Well, I have faith you guys are doing tremendous work.
Yeah.
tremendous
That's
work.
kind of bizarre, right? Like, why would you even make this film like this? I mean, Sean?
That is odd.
I listen, Shane. Listen, this I don't understand it. We haven't made a new IMAX projector in 3,500 years.
That's a long time.
And we're basically using stone tools and chisels to try to keep these things playing. And I don't know why Christopher Nolan's doing this. I just know people want to see it.
Yeah, I wonder if almost because I've never heard so much about IMAX cameras and shit like that in my life. You know, I never knew about the 70 millimeter fuckery that was going on. I've watched any number of IMAXs, and I'm always like, yeah, I saw it in IMAX. You know what I mean? So I'm almost like, are they trying? Is this something like to push to have more of these projectors made?
Well,
like, is there some signaling here? Is it trying to? I don't know. Or maybe there's a whole slew of people ready to make 70 millimeter films now, and they're like, oh well, we need a public push. We need to inform the public about what's actually going on with IMAXs.
I think Nolan has some stock in it or something, because the first big push for IMAX I remember hearing of was The Dark Knight Returns and the opening sequence being filmed in it. And then I want to say maybe the Superman movie with Brandon Routh had an IMAX scene in it.
Really?
But most movies will only film like one scene in IMAX. It's not the entire fucking movie. So I don't really understand it like at all. And I think I've been in one or two IMAX theaters my entire life. They're far and in between. I'm talking in different states. So some of them are built different, like it's kind of like more of a pyramid seating, right? The room doesn't go back that far. You're sitting on top of one another. Like it depends on where you go.
I've only been to one IMAX movie in my entire life, and it wasn't even true IMAX, as I'm finding out today. It was the lesser IMAX, and it was all right, but I don't have any use for it, to be honest with you. I'd rather spend less money, which is still a lot of fucking money, to go see the regular.
Don't you want to see the top of Matt Damon's head?
Matt Damon.
Texas Mofo did an awesome video about this. It's only 2 minutes long, but this pretty much sums up like what it looks like, what's going on. Give Texas Mofo a little bit of love. This is my idea, this music, by the way. So you repurposed my idea, Texas Mofo.
Damn.
In 2020, the Academy announced the next phase of equity and inclusion initiative. Starting with the 96th Oscars in 2024, films seeking a Best Picture nomination were required to meet 2 or 4 inclusion standards to be eligible. So I decided to recreate one of the most epic stories ever told. While doing so, I totally played by the Academy's rules. So I casted a Greek mythology film featuring Mexican, Kenyan, American.
Wait, there's the IMAX camera we're all bitching about. Let's see how big this thing is. That thing's
fucking
like
huge.
Holy shit.
No, and better than that, it's got to be in a special housing, and it's still loud as fuck. So they have to re-record most of the dialogue and everything because you can hear how loud it is.
Wow.
It's
they haven't
crazy.
used that since Buster Keaton's days, man.
That's right.
Right. There he is on his little, looks like a Star Wars droid.
Mythology film featuring Mexican, Kenyan, American, Colombian, British Indian, superheroes from Marvel and DC, Zendaya, and African American.
Wait, go back to Zendaya for a second. I've seen this dress that she's wearing where it's like sculpted out boobs. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Joel Schumacher made that. Yeah.
According to my wife, she's got one of the top fashion designers doing all her clothing for all these things right now.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I guess that's what it is. All right, go ahead. Sorry, I just had to point
She
that
works in
out.
fashion.
An African American, a real African, a rapper, an English model, and an ace in the hole to cover all bases.
An ace in the hole to cover all bases.
Ace in the hole. There's something in that hole, but it ain't an ace.
There's many holes there. Wait, what?
It's probably an infection.
I'll face myself to cross out what I become. Erase myself.
Sure, many YouTubers will criticize my film choices. I wanted to tell it in a fresh and modern way to make it as accessible for a modern audience as it was for Homer's. And now that I've gone above and beyond the Academy's requirements, the Academy won't have any grounds to pass over my film for Best Picture.
That was well done. That was well done.
It is.
Good job, Texas Mofo.
Excellent work as always, Texas Mofo.
That's some good stuff. Well, I'll tell you what. That's all good, and we'll see what's happening. But I'll tell you one thing you don't have to worry about. IMAX screens or whatever. This is going to be amazing. It's Silence Do Good, number 2 in the house.
Everyone go back this. We need 2 more backers for 30 backers. Really appreciate it. We're going to be moving this to Indiegogo soon. So, but back on Fund My Comic, because we're waiting for Back Me Bro, and you can get it now. There's going to be 2 ways that you can actually read this book. We're going to have basically a subscription model. So we're going to have 3 floppies that will go out to you starting next year. So if you want to back that way, you get all 3 issues 4, 5, and 6. Or you can get the trades, which is the my cover and the great Ethan Van Sciver cover. And you just wait for that at the end. When we're done with producing the book, then you just get your trade with, like 80 plus pages of action and adventure. If you love American history, if you love science fiction, you're absolutely going to love this book. Go get it. It will not disappoint.
Everybody jump on that. Let's go. All right, I'm just seeing some people in the chat talking about the Clayface trailer. Have you guys seen this yet?
Wait, Joe, can I share one thing real quick?
Absolutely, you can.
Real quick. I have an image share.
Right
I just
here?
want you to call this up. Yes. So people, when we talk about how attractive people are, these are identical twins. They were, I think, the first identical twins to pose in Playboy, 1971 in the Hammer film Twins of Evil. They are more beautiful than Millie Bobby Brown, and there's 2 of them. And I just want to make sure I point that out. All right. This is the standards that we used to have for actresses, and let's get it back up there. There you have it. Period. Let's move on.
Kind of looks like a Millie Bobby Brown a little bit.
It does. It does.
Yeah. That's odd. I would do the one on the right while looking into the one on the left's eyes intently. Like not even like, in a pleasure way, but I would just be like staring her down, like intimidating. As I'm doing the one on the right, that's what I would do.
Well, this is the 5th time I've heard someone say this. You're not alone. I mean, we all.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. All right. Clayface finally dropped a trailer. This is going to be the first time I've seen this. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. So first time going through for me. Let's get into it.
Oh,
Show me. Show me.
See, that's not a good start right off the bat.
That's like Masters of the Universe. You had the black boss, black woman in position of power. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if it gets better.
Show me. Show me.
Pull your wiener out.
There was a zipping sound.
That goes back. That goes back to the lady jumping out of the car and wanting to pet John's wiener. Like that's when a woman says "show me." That's the only thing you can do is pull your dick out. I'm just saying. That's it.
Can I
guys?
pet your wiener?
Cut to a shot of silly putty.
I mean, just say you're sorry if it was a miscommunication. Oh, sorry, it was a miscommunication. I thought you meant
that's right. Like I, that's my bad. And you put it away. That's my bad. So I mean, guys, don't get mad at me if you try that and you get in trouble in real life. I've done it before and it's worked out very well for me. But I might not be you. You might not be me. I was in a band, so I had a little bit of an advantage.
If I was Clayface, I would shoot my penis towards her, but I'd make it, 10 feet long, and it'd go into her mouth, but then out the back of her head.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that'd be one hell of a fatality.
That's a skull fuck.
Yeah.
Right
Sounds
there.
like Scary Movie. That's pretty rough.
Oh yeah. Good scene.
What do you want, Mr. Higgin?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
I have heard before that when you're famous, you can grab women by the pussy. So
yeah,
I don't know if that scene's going that way, but that's what I've heard.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll see where it goes.
Tragedy, what they did to him.
Boo.
I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now. I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
Oh, you remember when that happened to that one chick that who's that pop singer? Remember her eye wouldn't open?
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, yeah.
Katy Perry.
Oh.
This looks like a really bad case of pink eye, though. I mean, like, really bad.
Whew.
Like, that's not a good time right there. That's,
You gotta wash your hands, guys. Gotta wash your hands.
especially if you're playing with your ass.
Don't do it. No.
What's happening to me?
Ugh.
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
Oh.
I have no idea who you are.
Well, I guess it's eligible for an Oscar.
Yeah, it checks the boxes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It doesn't have enough. I mean, the Clayface should be black too.
Oh, geez.
What's the budget for this?
It's got to be a little bit lower, I gotta imagine. Like, this doesn't look like a giant budget to me. Special effects are even like...
Yeah, that they're using the weapons font on a ton of shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's popular, man.
I know, but it's like when I see that red font, I'm like, wow, man, we're leaning into. So what my question always is with this stuff is, what's the budget on this thing? Because I'm seeing some faux low budget things that have a ton of money sunk into them.
Let me look it up.
And I'm curious which one this is, because if they're doing this for cheap, that's great. If they're doing it for 200 million or 150 million or whatever, that's a whole nother thing.
It
yeah,
looks
fake
like
A24. Yeah, there you go.
Like
Someone said, go.
$40 million. So it's a very low budget movie comparative to today's numbers.
Not bad.
Yeah. So this is a shot we finally get to see Clayface. Well, part of what Clayface is going to be. It kind of looks like a turd from this, but we'll hold our judgment.
Yeah, it looks like what's his name, Chet from Weird Science.
Rest in peace, Bill Paxton.
Man.
Somebody add Chet's voice to this trailer.
There you go. Yeah. So I was talking to my co-host on the Griff, Sean Arendt, about this movie, and we were saying the same thing. It's like, I'm not excited for this. I'm not hating on it. It's probably going to be something I'm going to check out when it drops, and who knows? It'll probably be one of those forgettable movies that you watch one time through, and you're like, yeah, it was not bad. It was good, and then you move on. So I don't know in the grand scheme of things when it comes to DC's universe that they're doing here. We talked about this before, James Gunn stuff. This is very much outside of the tone of Superman and Supergirl. What this is actually doing and what it's going to set up, because there's no Batman in this, as the chat's saying. This is another movie just about a villain. I don't know how it's going to do. What do you guys think?
I feel like all they had to do, if they wanted to do a series of villain movies, is just take the first season of Batman the Animated Series, remove Batman, and base the villain stories off of those episodes, and you would have had a much better film because the Clayface story is way more interesting in that than this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, and that too. That was one of the, if I remember correctly, that was one of the episodes that used a certain animation house on that episode, which is why the animation in that episode was so damn good. I can't remember what the animation house was.
It was Madhouse. It was an animation. Madhouse, was it Madhouse? It was the one that did like Samurai Sword, right, Shanth?
Yes. Yeah, the Ninja. You mean Ninja Scroll?
Ninja Scroll. Yep. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. But they did some crazy shit. They did a episode. I think was it Madhouse?
I think it was Madhouse. Ninja Scroll. Yeah, they did Ninja Scroll and then the Vampire Hunter D2, the second one.
Good stuff.
Good animation.
Very good animation.
I don't know. I don't know how this is going to land. I mean, is this kind of like a horror movie, but also trying to promote the superhero universe? To me, this looks more like it should fit into the Matt Reeves universe and the James Gunn universe, like with the Penguin and the Batman. That's where I feel like this should fit. But people are saying this is James Gunn's universe, so I don't really know what to do with this. I'll check it out.
That's nuts if it is.
He's been adopting shit that isn't his, like now Blue Beetle's canon, but he's in the Superman movie. So like he's kind of, this thing was probably in development before it, and he's just saying I'll just throw that into the universe because it's so outside the box. There is continuity in here with Batman, like the theme park is one that's from a comic that Joker takes over.
That's what I'm trying to. I was trying to go back here and find that
continuity in it and stuff like that. But I mean, my honest opinion is going back to when he first rolled out everything James Gunn said they were going to do. He was going to do Sergeant Rock, so there would have been your war movie. Clayface was going to be your horror movie. Swamp Thing, stuff like that. I don't think. I mean, in my personal opinion, I think they're purposely not making a superhero movie because they know the horror movies are doing well, the low budget horror movies.
That could be.
But you could scrape the DC logo off of this and the name Clayface, and it could just be any fucking low budget horror movie. So like, I mean, that's obviously what they're doing. This isn't about comics. This isn't. I mean, now if this gives them an opportunity to sell some Clayface Batman action figure 2-packs, they'll take it. If they can establish some aspect of Gotham in a corner somewhere that then they can just carry over to whatever Batman thing they're going to do, they'll take it. But the reality is like when Gunn and David Zaslav bought Warner Brothers, they built this, and people really should go back and pull up that announcement where James Gunn goes through like a teleprompter of bullshit they're going to do. Yeah. And I mean, he basically bought a house to flip, you know, and part of the flip was we're going to do this. Here's our whole portfolio of shit we're going to exploit with DC Comics. But we're not just going to make superhero movies. We're going to make war movies. We're going to make Western. We're going to make horror. We can do all of that with DC Comics. And half of this shit's never good. This was there because it was cheap. I think it'll be more successful than Supergirl. I mean, and that's
you think so? Interesting.
I don't think.
Well, I can't fall out of the basement, man.
It has a lower budget. It automatically will be.
Good point. Good point.
Shane, do you think that also it's a bit of a strategy? They're actually being strategic here, where they're like, "Oh, horror movies are doing really well. We could get the horror."
That's what I said. Yeah, they saw that way back then. No, I mean, James Gunn admitted there was superhero fatigue when he came on to DCU because it was making its rounds. He said that.
Okay, yeah.
So James Gunn went into this whole I'm taking over this division and everything, and I'm going to do an Amanda Waller TV show. I'm going to, you know, he was like he was hitting like a shotgun blast of all, like it's like he was treating DC Comics like it's like you're walking into a blockbuster. Here's your sci-fi, here's your Western, here's your action, here's your drama, and like, you know. It is what it is. I mean, but to me, the future of this is really like what the new owners are going to do with it. Because I don't think if you go back, it's hard art or something on my channel. I'm going to go pull that video up and we'll go through it. But there is like 20 some things he has. And he's not even pitching one thing. He just goes on to the next and the next and the next. and it's just like, there's no way you're getting to stage 3 of this. You know.
Yeah.
Now, am I the only one that when I was a kid, when I walked into a Blockbuster, I always wished they had a public restroom, because I always, walking in there and being in there for 5 minutes, I had to freaking pee my pants off, because for whatever reason, everything being the same size but different colors triggered me having to pee.
What are you talking about? They had that little. Do you remember that little slit box thing they had in the front? That was the urinal. You just got to go in there.
Oh, so you just stick your dick in that?
Yes, that's all you got to do, man. And there's a lot of people who don't know what weird science is. Like, you guys make a weird science reference, so I've got something to jog people's memory if you want to share it real quick, Joe.
Yeah, I was just see that. Let's bring it up.
Yeah. So if you don't know what weird science is,
yeah.
this, and you don't know what they've taken from us, for those of you guys who weren't sold on the 1970s Collinson twins, here you go. Here's your weird science reminder. This isn't Chet, but it's also in the movie.
Kelly LeBrock.
Damn right it is.
Kelly LeBrock, who
Once
did not
married-
age well, but in the
But
80s.
she was, yeah, Seagal. I blame Seagal, but there you go. There's there she is in all of her glory.
Steven Seagal breaks all his opponents.
He does. He absolutely does.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, no, that's what you just bringing this up reminds me of, like, when I was a kid and growing up. So I was a teenager in the 90s, but I was a kid in the 80s. And all of the fun 80s movies and early 90s movies that had just sexy women portrayed in them, and the PG movies, PG-13 movies, where they would get like half naked and stuff. Man, was I living in a great time.
It was a great time.
Amazing time. We got to get back to PG and PG-13 nudity.
We peaked in 99, guys. We peaked in 99. It's all downhill.
Fucking that Last Unicorn was rated G.
Yeah.
And that had titties.
Did it really?
It was
I gotta go watch
artistic,
that.
though,
I forgot.
John.
It was a harpy tits, and the tree turned into tits, and
Peter
there's
Pan
tits.
had boobs. Peter Pan had those naked mermaids.
That's
Guys,
true. We didn't see
all
nipples,
right.
but they were there.
Jaws was rated PG. Okay.
Yeah.
Fully naked woman running into the water, much like Splash, which was rated G. And you had a head lopped off, a leg lopped off, all of that kind of stuff. Good, clean family fun. But it had a really good story, and they used to not use these guidelines as counting body parts in both ways. They would say, oh, well, is this encompasses what audience? And who is this audience for this beautiful young lady here? I think we know.
Me.
So let them see the movie. That's right.
Yeah.
Let them see the movie.
There was a movie when I was a kid. It was called The Invisible Boy. That was a very low budget movie, PG or PG-13, I believe. I remember my dad brought that home one day for us to watch, and we sit down and watching it. And there's this locker room scene, which was pretty prevalent back in the 80s, girls' locker rooms. And it was fully topless chicks as this invisible kid is walking through the girls' locker room, just spying on them, doing guy stuff, you know. And I was like, that's what we need more of. That's the impression I had as a kid. It stuck with me still today at 44 years old. I remember that scene like it was yesterday.
Yep. I think 16 Candles had nudity of the female lead, not Molly Ringwald, but the blonde girl. She's taking a shower in the first like 10 minutes. I mean, it's ridiculous because people now what you can get away with a lot easier is showing people get ripped to pieces, but somehow
violence is fine, but nudity, boobs can't happen anymore. Violence, let's go.
Trading Place. Aaron Campbell says that Trading Places had good. It did. Jamie Lee Curtis had an amazing set.
She had a great rack.
Right.
Still does. Maybe. I don't know. She's old.
No,
Maybe
does,
not anymore.
man.
But at that point.
Interview, when she was doing that interview run, she was wearing that. It was her things were just spilling on out, and I was just like, "Damn, girl."
Yep.
Those things. You may be in your 80s, but those things are freaking like in their 30s. They look good.
There it was.
Bearwolf asked, did anyone watch the film Coonskin from Ralph Bakshi?
Huh.
Never heard of it.
It's weird because I was just looking at because I was thinking about the missed opportunities, and I was just looking at Fire and Ice, but no, I haven't seen that one. But how was it?
She has heaviness. She does, man.
Yeah.
And I used to think they were fake, but apparently they're not. Those bad boys are just all
those are real.
natural.
Yeah,
Good for her. Good
God
for
bless her.
Jamie Lee
God bless
Curtis.
her.
She might be crazy, but all women are crazy. But she should.
I mean, I've yanked it a couple times with her over my time. Probably 30. JD Kirby says just one of the guys was PG and had tits. I remember. I jerked off to that movie as well.
Oh, dude, that chick had an amazing. That dude, just one of the guys. That girl had an amazing rack. I remember being like a kid watching that, just being like, and then watching it back as an adult, be like, those are great. We were spoiled. We were very spoiled.
Again, go back to the 80s, guys, and indulge yourself in the 80s. Nowadays, we just have cock all over the place, as John likes to point out in all these movies and HBO series that come out. We only have dick. No more tits, just dick. That's all we get.
Yeah, that's a strange one.
Flopping around in your face, slow motion.
That's supposed to be boobs. See, in the 80s, we had boobs flopping around in slow motion. Now in the 20s of the aught or whatever we're in, we got dick. That's not. It's so gay. It's so gay.
How far we've fallen.
Yeah.
How far we've fallen. It's very depressing, I have to say.
So depressing. It's the worst. I hate this time. This is the worst timeline.
This is a pretty bad timeline.
Yeah, we got to get back to the 80s, guys.
Dude, seriously.
We do.
But we have to go back in time.
Make America 80s again.
1985. Right. Let's go. Shane, you like Legos, right?
Yeah, he's retarded.
I know.
Man,
that was.
I saw
Did
this
you
trailer.
see?
Actually, this trailer makes me mad because it's like they're
tell me about it.
revamping Files. They're revamping X Files, and like this
Yes.
is all anybody wants, but this isn't what people are going to get. And it's like we're in a weird. All right, history of Legos. The company itself is in a weird spot. A few years ago, they were making shit tons of money hand over fist with Star Wars. And then Star Wars shit to bed. Like basically every Star Wars ship was a Lego set 2 or 3 times in simple grades, all the way to USC or something like that. It's the name of the grade, which is the high end set, which this is. So like UCS, AT-ATs and shit like that.
Yeah.
And that market just disappeared overnight because Star Wars sucks. So Lego themselves as a company has been trying to go the video game route. So they went in hard with video games, everything from Fortnite. They did a co-op game with Fortnite, Minecraft, all of these Lego sets. So, pretty big. Sonic the Hedgehog sets now. Like, so they're all over. Mario has its own thing. Now they're going to, because there's a Star Trek set too, like old school Star Trek set. So now they're going to the adult with extra money, and here's these nice sets of TV shows you like. And it's just so weird because if Star Wars was doing better, we wouldn't have any of this shit.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true. It's a good point.
They were using they were doing nostalgia stuff. I mean, I think when they first launched, Star Wars Legos, and it was a Millennium Falcon, and it was, they had some cool shit there. But I don't know, man. I just think it's like they're still going back to the well of Luke Skywalker action figures. It's just weird. Like, you just wonder sometimes when the year before Disney released their first movie in 2015, so 2014, I think it was, Star Wars merchandise with no new movies out had higher sales than it did after The Force Awakens. So I look at this stuff from a financial standpoint, and I just go, maybe you could still be making money hand over fist if you dug deeper into the Star Wars stuff, which they can keep re-releasing that shit that people like.
Nah, they just did like X. They just did an X-wing that I would have bought years ago before Star Wars sucks. But even as a fan, I can't even find myself buying. They're going into Transformers. They're going into a lot of age demographics that are my age, but buying these adult sets. And it's really weird because if you look at Lego and you see you scroll through the photos, you will see an adult in their 30s to 40s building a set. It's no longer kids.
Yeah, it's not kids anymore. I mean, we went into Target. We're looking at those sets, and the prices are ridiculous. And I just kind of look at them, and They hit a really good, and I shared the screenshot. I didn't mean to put the link in the chat, but
Okay, gotcha.
but we were in Target and they were so expensive, and there was a time period when my kids were younger. My kids are adults now, but when they were younger, when we would go in there, and Lego was like a well-oiled machine in terms of what they had. They had just launched like Lego Friends. They had, Lego Star Wars, Lego this, car stuff was big, but they were really together. Now it's strange. There's nothing holding it together culturally. It's I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't work.
It's just IPs. All it is IPs.
Zeno says that this. What doesn't piss Shane off? Let's watch the trailer. You're going to want to go watch this X-Files show. You're not able to go watch this X-Files show. They're recasting X-Files. That's the thing that pisses me.
Yeah, it's actually done pretty well.
$300 for a Lego set but they won't just hire the cast and just do more X-Files. And she's still fucking hot.
Wasn't she a redhead? Why is she all blonde?
Because she's 95.
That's the thing she's done. I don't know if that's just her rebranding herself, but she
probably.
And she's pocket sized.
I think her red hair was always enhanced because her hair was her natural hair is kind of dull.
This might be her natural hair. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's check this out. Throwback to the past.
Probably had kids too.
I didn't order room service.
She is so tiny. My God.
She's pretty small. Yeah.
I missed that sound.
Prostate exams.
Personal log. No visible sender. Minimal packaging. You've got to be kidding me. Multiple components. Interlocking system. I don't remember you being so small.
Oh, that's
good posture. But this is where it gets implausible. Okay. No one is going to believe this.
So yeah, I
think
get
they're
what Shane's
selling
saying.
Anti-gravity devices.
Ethan in the chat. I've got a personal log for her.
Hell yeah.
Oh God.
I get what Shane is saying on this. I didn't think about it when I first watched it, because usually I'm just like, oh, Gillian Anderson back is doing Scully, promotion for this thing. I was like, that's kind of cool, good nostalgia thing there. But you're right. When you think about the reboot of X-Files, which is just going to be DIY fest, and you're not going to get Mulder, you're not going to get Scully back. You're right. I see this. I'm just like, yeah, give me another episode or another run of these two characters doing their thing, even though the last one wasn't that great. I get what you're saying, Shane.
Yep.
Yeah, it's I don't know, and both actors are around looking for work. I mean, for fuck's sake, she's doing a fucking Lego commercial. I mean, like, just fucking put them to work, put them back on the X-Files. I mean, fucking Apple TV the shit out of that. Like whatever.
Yeah.
What's funny about this shit though, too, with X-Files is just a little bit of an aside. I never watched the X-Files series, and I'd always heard about it. And I went to go. I know, isn't that crazy? And I went to go see the movie X-Files Fight the Future in the theater, and I thought it was great, and it made total sense to me, having never watched the show. And I went, "This is really cool," and it got me into X-Files. And so I was actually,
the show. I mean, the '90s was all about aliens and crop circles and who's fucking goats and all that shit. But which was Mexicans, but the Muslims. But here's the thing, it's like the charisma of her and David Duchovny is what made the show. I'm not the biggest X-Files fan, but those two together would make me watch.
Great. Yeah.
It's why the show was popular. And it just reminds me how they're not going to do this with new actors. This commercial, no. I saw it on Twitter. It's like,
I agree, and it's funny because a lot of these actors are coming back, and obviously this is not the case because this is just a commercial. But a lot of these older actors are coming back to their greatest hits the characters that made them famous as they're getting to the end of their career. Even Adam Sandler is doing all of his greatest hits. Happy Gilmore 2. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does another Billy Madison movie or something, just to kind of get the nostalgia, all that kind of stuff out. Because this is, I don't know what Gillian Anderson has been doing for the last few years. Does anybody know?
Yeah, she was
been in anything?
she was in fuck, what is the name of that movie? A TV show. She was in Hannibal for a couple of seasons, but she also did some other British TV show about a killer. Like it was like one of those like, I got to track down this serial killer and he's kind of sexy, whatever, but I'm kind of like a single white woman detective. She's good. She can carry a show. She can carry a fucking show. She's really good. I have no idea what he's been doing.
Apparently nothing that I've seen her in. But I'd like to see more.
Because I see
Does
her
she
in
get
things
naked
and
in
I
any
don't know
movie?
it's
That's
her.
what I want to know.
Well, there's this movie in my mind.
There's
I think
tons
it's
of movies in my mind.
I think it's only gonna be a couple more years before we will see these people in shows as AI actors. I think that's coming.
Right.
I think we're gonna get a flood. In the next couple of years, we're gonna get a flood of nostalgic television and movies. That's gonna be all the old stuff that we liked, but it's gonna be all AI.
Yeah. So I've heard people talk about like there's like a Hollywood drought right now. Like a Hollywood people, certain depending on who you are, like you're not getting shit, right? Like right now. I don't know if that's true or not. I hear it from
That's
Clownfish.
right.
I don't look too much into it, but seeing her do this commercial like also made me think there was a Hollywood drought. I mean, Lego normally doesn't hire celebrities to do commercials. It's just not something they normally do. I haven't ever. I don't remember it. Like, because the whole thing is you're supposed to see yourself putting it together, not the actor putting it together. And Lego's been doing things like they did a Gizmo set, a UCS set. I mean, there's this my demographic. They're pounding like a motherfucker, and they're selling Lego flowers to women now. Like I see young girls picking them up in the store. So it's there's a whole generation of women now playing with Legos, but not
My daughter loves Legos,
things, but
and
flowers.
she's 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Look, Lego will probably be the last toy company standing. They're not going anywhere for sure because they're selling to everybody right now.
Yeah.
Zeno says no one watched it. Let X-Files go. What do you mean nobody watched it? You mean the original show nobody watched?
Everyone watched that show.
X-Files was so big that they had that shitty spin-off series too. I can't remember the name.
The three guys,
Millennium.
the four horsemen or something.
Millennium.
Lone Gunman.
Lone Gunman, and then there was a show called Millennium with
Lance Henriksen.
Lance Henriksen starring.
Lego's trying to reach X-File fans to buy this unusual set. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely marketing. It worked on me. I'll buy one.
Well, at the same time, there's literally a retro Star Trek set, like with even like the little fur baby things, whatever popples they find.
Yeah.
Like doing old school retro sci-fi shit.
I just love those names you gave them. Tribbles. Tribbles, right? Yes.
I think it's also their
copyright
marketing.
both of those, Shane.
I think it's also their marketing to the only people that have money is old Gen Xers and Boomers because that's the only people who can afford.
Fuck no, all of
Lego
us have
sets,
money.
man.
Oh my god, man, Lord, yeah. The fantasy that we're all loaded in Gen X is my favorite, but whatever. It's
Comics
I just think
Exposed. We'll check it out later.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, I just think they've gone to this well way too many fucking times. Like it's just the nostalgia well. Like it's, how do I put it? I don't know how many Gen X, like, I don't know, man. I've never really been big on nostalgia, and maybe I'm an outlier, but I just feel as though I want to just see interesting new shit right now. Like I get much more excited about new shit coming along, and I don't like to see old things that are great reskinned, reworked, whatever you want to call it. I just kind of want to see them do something that's interesting and different and fresh, which I know is outside of their wheelhouse. because I don't think people are into it. I mean, you know, if you think about the Odyssey, which you could argue, oh, it's an old story, but it's done okay at the box office, and I don't think it's in the same category as Supergirl and He-Man. And then you look at Obsession, which is still fucking playing. You know, it's nuts, man, and it just seems like
I
the
just watched that
audience
the other
may just
night.
be out. Yeah, man.
Pretty
I
good.
tell you, man, that's what's wild to me is the age demographic span of people who are interested in these movies. That's what I've been paying a lot of attention to, like what people are going to in mass. So it's crazy, man. Wild stuff.
Well, you know, if you're looking for something fresh, new, and different, and I got something for you, Shanth. It's called Spring Ball. Let's go.
That's right. Spring Ball Terminal Monstrosity, guys, check it out. It takes place in this kind of amazingly fun city of Kingsport, which is a cross between Metropolis and your greatest Halloween haunted fantasies. And in this story, you're going to be introduced to a new character named Spring Ball. And Spring Ball is living in this world, as I like to put it, is that he is thoroughly of this kind of superhero scientific world, but it's like he's being dropped into those kind of Marvel horror comics meets Lovecraft kind of world. So let me say this, let me play this trailer for you guys so you guys can take a look at what we're dealing with, and hopefully the audio will work, God willing, and the creek don't rise. Here you go.
Yeah, get that John Malin
There you
cover.
guys go. Beautiful John Malin cover. And we are at 501 backers now. So thank you to our recent backer. Welcome aboard. This is the beautiful and stunning John Malin cover right here. That was a complete surprise. It's going to be appearing much like John is now in the nude. There's not going to be any dressing on it whatsoever. And if college kids walk in on this cover, that's too bad. You know, it's not his fault. That's what I say.
Yep.
So you've got Spring Ball. You got a cover by myself, which is of course the sort of the main antagonist in this, with a reflection of Spring Ball in it, and then you're going to have your reverse cover, which is going to be Spring Ball's eye with a reflection of the monster in it. And the thing that's so great about this book, and what I'm so excited about, is, you know, we talk about doing fresh stuff, but this book is a comic book, and I love comics. And what's so cool about comics to me is you can take things anywhere, anything you can draw, anything you can paint, you can expand the scope, and you can do this kind of thing here in Comicsgate. You can crowdfund it as one person, creative team of 2 people, 3 people. We can work really small, and increasingly we're now having this incredible new opportunity with Back Me Bro to even do this stuff entirely in-house inside of Comicsgate. And I feel like I've just been really revitalized and excited about, this is the John's covers for you guys kill me. But as I'm working on this stuff, the thing that gets me so excited about this book is that I love Halloween, and I always say whenever I'm drawing comic book pages, I'm always trying to, any artwork I do, I try to get into the space that you get into when you decorate for Halloween. So it's this cool, creepy city with really easily identifiable locales, secret hideouts, and all sorts of interesting characters you're going to be introduced to. And it's fun in terms of the way the characters relate to each other. It's not a book where everybody's, drama is everybody arguing. In this case, there are high stakes, and there are also characters that actually care about each other and poke fun at each other, but go out there and do some amazing things. So do check out Spring Ball Terminal Monstrosity. Thank you guys for your support. You won't want to miss this first issue. Make sure you got it locked in. There you go.
Awesome. Let's roll. Let's go. Let's bring some levity to the show, and we can all sit around and make fun of blue-headed weirdos. You guys see this video?
Oh man, yes.
Oh my.
This is one that's been going around, and I can't explain it. Let's just watch it. See, now at first I was like, this has got to be staged.
Performance art.
This has got to be performance art. And then the more I start to watch it, I'm just like, I actually think this is legit. And then it just makes me very sad for the future of mankind, or whatever this thing is.
Why do you let those kids get away with this? They are not supposed to be here!
If you don't lower your...
That's what John is saying to the kids right now in the campground.
Yep.
Right before he takes them out.
Yep.
R.I.P. to the kids.
I'll get them.
Oh, shit, where was I?
It doesn't matter. No matter where you go, it's terrifying.
Oh, man.
This is, like, this meltdown is insane.
Supposed to be here!
If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you, and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility.
Make institutions great again.
Right?
What
Look at this
world
person
did
right
you
here.
grow
Look at this
up in?
person right here.
Oh my fucking word!
Well, that's the thing. The key word is grow, or the key phrase is grow up. They haven't grown up. That's why he's having a temper tantrum, because he wants the world to revolve around him, and his parents didn't teach him that the world doesn't revolve around you, little Tommy. You have to adjust to the world.
Yeah, there is no. Yeah. No, we have to exist in their world, Salty. Like, didn't you get the memo?
No,
they have a tiny little piece of the pie. We have to exist in their world now.
You know what? Kick that guy in the dick, right in the dick. Just kick him in the dick and remind him that he's a man.
When fugly people can't get laid, they transition. They
Dude,
still can't get laid.
It's just
Who said that? Was that Beowulf?
Yes, Beowulf.
Yes.
Yep.
He's always been funnier than Wooden Shot.
Damn.
Do we even have Woden Shot in the chat tonight? I don't know.
We had Woden Shot, but we may have lost Woden Shot now.
We might have lost him. But yeah, that was good. That was funny. I like that.
Damn.
All right.
I mean,
Epic freak out. Continued.
Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee?
That was a bad joke there, and I liked it.
Jay Lee.
Get another unit.
Jay Lee. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's mad because he got misgendered, but you just look like you're from My Chemical Romance, but you washed up ashore on the beach dead. That's all you look like. You don't look like a girl, dude.
Jay Lee. I know that's disappointing.
It's a different Jay
disappointing. Yeah, a different. Yeah, it's not the same, right?
Just say the right pronoun!
What'd you say?
Get down on the ground right now. No, get spray. No, get down on the ground right now. Leave me alone!
I can come in there.
Leave me alone, please!
Okay, are you gonna calm down?
No,
that was great.
Wait, is that Jay Lee over there? Wait, to the right? Is that Jay Lee?
I'm telling you, I thought this was a skit. I thought this was a skit because of just how utterly ridiculous this is. I like, there's no way in God's green earth that this can be legit, that there's people out here like this. But apparently, this is absolutely real. I don't know where we go from here, gentlemen. This reminds me of that what was that video from a while ago, the It's Ma'am video.
Yes,
you know,
it's ma'am.
Yeah.
One of the chats said it. Yeah, but this is the thing.
Oh, did
right?
they? Okay, I missed it. Yeah.
What the where we go is this stuff is so alien, man. From the time, like, my wife even made the joke the other day. We were hanging out. I think my mother-in-law was up visiting, and she was talking about it. She's and she brought up something. I don't know why, but we're going, what's the leading cause of death of Indian kids? And I was like, they're fucking parents. Like, you fuck up,
100%.
you're going to get beat to death in front of people. And I look at these kids and I'm like, where is the open-handed smack in the mouth? Like, where are the things that would sort of, get you straightened out? We had a panel at my school in Tennessee called the Board of Education. You know,
Old
like,
school there.
These were different fucking times. And so here's what happens. People run out of patience, and it goes where it always goes. People right now still apparently have enough patience to fucking, you know, put up with this shit. And it's the dying days of patience. You're seeing it right now.
It's got to be running out.
It's out.
It's got to be running out.
Yeah.
By now.
Punch your kids in the face, and you will make a better adult.
The funniest
Well,
thing
I don't know if I go that far. You know?
No, but here's the sad thing about that, right? Like, people will think, like, if you say no when you're bigger than them and don't let them do things, it's fucking easy. You know?
But
Don't
also
start
maybe
discipline
sometimes
at
punch them in the
25.
face.
Here's the I thought this was actually funnier. So someone said, check out this clip in the comments, and this kind of gets it down to what this person really cares about.
Yep.
I'm gonna spray him.
No, please don't say him. Her.
Okay.
Oh my God! Yeah, you're being a little more cautious now when consequences happen.
But listen to that. He's like, he's like, okay, I'll spray her, and he goes, thank you. That's all he wanted was the pronouns.
Yeah.
Just affirm me. Just affirm me.
Did you guys see that? Oh God, there was that arrest video that was going on for a while that happened here in Rhode Island, and it was I'm an AG. I'm an AG though. She's a fucking lawyer, and just seeing these people, these cops go, I don't give a fuck, and throw them into the
Sonny
police
Colston?
cars. Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
fucking hilarious, man. I was watching that and I just went, you clearly grew up in a different world than I grew up in. Like, our teachers did not fuck around when I was growing up in Chattanooga at all. You know, they called your parents for reinforcements in the ass whooping. You know, like, it wasn't like they didn't call you, you know, your parents didn't call the school and go, excuse me, my child was told no. It was more like, why the fuck am I hearing from the school?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
My
This would
my
not
dad
be
would be like,
happening
who
if-
am I punching in the mouth, and why is it going to be you, Sean?
No, it was, yeah. It was, man. Whew.
Look, none of this would be happening if John Malin was running the world. I'm convinced of it, John.
Oh, I'd fix it quick, man.
Punch your
You
kids
would,
in the
yeah.
face. That's all I
You
gotta
got to
say.
give parents. You got to give parents the right. You know, like they're all scared that, you know, if they spank a kid, whatever, the CPS is going to get called, and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like that's where we are right now. You know, like it used to be acceptable for a parent to grab their kid in the middle of fucking Myers and spank the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be like, damn, you know, that kid just got fixed, you know.
Yeah, and when you'd have a kid tantruming, you'd be like, someone needs to spank that child. Like,
Yeah, and then somebody would, and you say, oh, sweet.
And then the kid would shut up.
Yep. Or they get louder, but I mean, like, you know, there's at least discipline happening, you know. So
You know what
I
also
used to get
could
my
happen,
ass
John?
beat
Yeah.
when I was a
culture
kid.
changed, and now we get these lunatic children. You know, it's kind of the same with women if you think about it. You know, it used to be socially acceptable, you know, because women would get hysterical, they'd faint all the time. But you know, in their hysterics, you know, the man, you know, just like we would spank a child's ass, we would smack the woman across the face,
Yeah.
and that would fix her.
Sean Connery style.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we stopped because, again, culture changed, and now that's a bad thing now. And now look what happened to women. Lunatics.
Have you seen the Sean Connery interview where he talks about that, though, and he goes, and Barbara Walters goes, I think you're going to get a lot of male over that comment. And he goes, I'm probably going to get a lot of female, too.
You gotta have discipline. That's what I'm saying. That's
You gotta
all
go
I'm
back-
saying. You gotta have discipline, man. Everyone's fucking crazy now.
Gotta go back to the time where you could bend a woman over your knee and spank her. I've seen those movies. You know, from
Now it has
the
to be
50s and stuff.
consensual, but it still happes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you gotta go back to the time where you could bend a woman over your knee and stick your fist up her asshole.
John just skips like the 3 knuckles deep, and he just goes straight to the fist. I like it.
I want to see
I
a
love it.
Well, you want to hit it to him to where it sticks. You know what I mean? You go too light on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spare the rod,
Can
spoil the
we have
wife.
a split screen camera to the tent next to John's right now, and the people.
Where did Shane go?
Shane's just like he can't do it anymore.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
Hey, he's gonna go try it out.
Oh shit!
He said he's gonna surprise you. He's in the tent right next to yours. That's what he said in the
Wow.
private chat. So we'll see how that goes.
Bear Wolf says elbow deep. Just let's go. Let's just see how far it goes. Connery was a treasure. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
He was, yeah.
In the 50s, I'm not sending you current day links, Joe, no matter what. What, you're in the 50s? Or when? Wait, I'm confused. Those movies still exist. You just have to use VPN in some states. Oh,
right.
I'm going to get on that.
I mean, there was a movie where John Wayne spanks Maureen O'Hara.
That's how you do it, man.
And it was just
That's how you do it.
That's how it was. It's like socially, because women are there's two types of women. My wife always says two types of women: crazy women and women that know that they're crazy. And you know what? You got to spank them every once in a while.
I love it. I love it. Women love getting spanked. Just let's get back to it. And then, going raw. For $10, Darren Bennett says, just got home. I'm about 1 hour behind, but we'll watch the first hours on replay. Hard Art, or Hail Hard Art, hail chat, backers, and CG creators. Woo! It's 12:07 in, where? Somewhere in the Philippines. Pinama Maguiguan.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
Yep.
We'll just say that because I can't pronounce that.
Blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you, Darren. Appreciate you. We got $2 from JD Kirby. Says film bombs. He will blame IMAX, not because it's woke.
Yes.
Probably. Pete Collin for $2 says Clayface looks like if David Cronenberg did Joker.
Huh.
Okay.
Interesting. For another $2, what?
Vesuvius. Yeah.
Vesuvius is the club Zatanna performs at. Oh, okay. I got you in that trailer. Yeah. Interesting. That's some good Easter eggs there.
Do a cameo? Wow, no, they probably would have teased it already.
Yeah.
I would put her in the movie, but then I would make her a stripping magician.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen those before. They work. Bearwolf for $2 says, She-Man, by the power of grace or gay skull, I have the pronoun.
He-Man is now on Prime, right?
Yeah.
Exclusive. Is it free or is it to buy?
I think it's free.
Fucking A.
Free, yeah. You just have to sign up, obviously, for your Prime membership.
Yeah, if you don't have Prime, what the hell's wrong with you, for one?
That's right.
That's a
two,
good point.
go watch it. It's free.
Paula Sark's Day Skull.
The location is in the final boss for Joe. That location is the final boss for Joe. Sorry. Thank you.
There you go.
I can't read. You know that. Like fucking Crumb, he would straight up choke women, especially in his comics. Let's go. I don't know why I'm excited about female abuse here, but there's something that's exciting about that. I must be. There's got to be something.
You got problems. You need Jesus.
Oh shit! Ethan's saying that's too pricey. Free is too pricey.
Wow,
it's that good, huh? Well, you guys saw it in theaters, right? You liked it?
I liked it. I thought it was good. I dug it. Shane dipped out, so I'll hold off on what I was going to do.
Yeah, let me.
Salty.
Go ahead, please. I was going to say is that there was something you had brought up, the name of Vesuvius, and you had brought up that whole thing about how cool it would be if she made a cameo in the film, a certain magician character. And I found this image, and I'm trying to make it so that it'll actually do its job here. There we go. Hold on 1 second here.
All right, throw it up when you get a chance.
I'm doing this. I'm so annoyed with this new fucking feature of saving files that you can't share, but let's see if I can make this happen. There we go. All right, let's try one more time. Here we go. So I saw this image, and I don't know if it works. This character would work as a stripper in a strip club, but there's always a chance.
That's why I said it.
Oh, you're right. You know what? That would be perfect. Never mind.
That would be. This is the reason why I brought it up, because that would be, if you're gonna retcon this character, you make her a stripping magician, and then you really put some character behind her ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
right. She better be wearing fishnets, because I don't want to see her in anything but fishnets. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, but the fishnets have to come off at some point. You know, if you're going to see the old brown eye, I mean, you can't see that with fishnets.
Oh well, I mean, just
you know what I'm saying?
On. You can
Joey
move things around.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
sorry, Sean.
I'll be all right.
I mean, come on, that's what it's all. Is that not what it's about? You know, the strippers, brown eye.
Yep.
In your face.
That's Adam Hughes right there, wishing him a speedy recovery. And but it's a great. I mean, Adam I saw so many drawings that Adam did of her, and such a cool, sexy character, man. You know, just the way he did it,
for sure,
really awesome.
Ovi Ravioli says, "Give Joe a like and a follow." True believers, yes, please. If you haven't yet, please like the channel. Or like the show, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a member. Like I said before at the beginning of the show, every member of the channel gets an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the making of Reaper Destroyer and anything else that I do here at Superior Press. So definitely jump in there, go into the community section. I've dropped a few things over the past couple days to check out. So if you're not doing that, you are not getting the fullness of your membership. Let's go. So Salty shared this with me.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been keeping track of this. We're talking about Prime. And I'm a huge fan of RoboCop, going back to the 80s. I mean, one of the best sci-fi action movies probably put out in the 80s at the time. It's up there, top 5 probably at least. It's not always had the best track record when it comes to TV series. There's been a couple of them made, low-budget TV series, which were okay. The remake of the movie, what was that, like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, whatever it was not that good. But I have hope because I'm a hopeful person about this new series.
You talking about the remake movie? The remake movie was like, wasn't that like 20 years ago now?
Was it 20 years? Holy
dude,
shit.
It was a while ago, bro.
Dude, I need you to make me full screen real quick for this in honor of this.
All right,
I show this all the time, but I can't.
I got you right here. I got
show
you,
it.
man.
Guys, my mother-in-law,
Oh,
who's awesome, was just up visiting his friends and hanging out with Mrs. RoboCop, which is what I refer to her
There you
as.
go.
And so she signed this photograph to me, to Shanth, Mrs. RoboCop. All the best. And on the back is her phone number. No, that's not true.
I was saying, wow, that's
true.
Now that
There's
is a good
actually a
story.
cease and desist and a restraining order, but you know what?
Oh, that's
it's
too
all
bad.
in how you read it. You know.
Yeah, that's too bad. Salty.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me a rundown on this? Because I did not look at this article when you shared it, but I do know this is coming to Prime. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I don't know if they are going to be trying to keep the aesthetic of the original RoboCop as far as the costume goes. Obviously, Peter Weller is a hard act to follow for anybody when it comes to this character, and it hasn't really been done good since then. I mean, what are you thinking when it comes to this?
Robo wants Oreo.
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna. So it's Amazon. Amazon has screwed up a lot of series. You know, Rings of Power was a dismal failure. It's horrible. It's god awful. If this doesn't have the grittiness of the late 80s, early 90s, if it doesn't have the violence, then it's already a failure. And then the headline makes me a little suspicious because the original RoboCop wasn't corporate greed. It was government corruption mixed with corporate greed. And that's the problem I have with that headline because I mean, yeah, you got to do a sexy headline and they're probably, you know, trying to appeal to their fan base or whatever, their reader, you know, their readers. But that's the thing is that the RoboCop from our childhood, it was about the government being so corrupt that they just didn't care about the people anymore and weren't protecting them. And RoboCop, you know, came in and killed everybody. And it was gritty. It was violent. And if it's not going to be that, then it's going to suck.
Let's say this too, right? Is that he's now known for being the dad on that 70s show and all of that stuff. And granted, he's a great character actor in general.
Yeah,
but
and a very kind man in real life.
And a very kind man in real life. I hear that from so many people. You're never going to get any better than, ooh, guns. Come on, Sam. Guns are playing tonight. I mean, he is the fucking shit in that movie, man.
Yeah.
And I just love, what was the other one? God, he had, you know, Can You Fly,
Bitches
Bobby?
Leave.
He's
the bitches leave.
Good, man. But
damn it, I'm gonna go watch RoboCop tonight after this show. I'm gonna go watch it.
What do you say with that? He's like, you ever fly, Bobby?
Yeah.
My
Can
boy.
you fly, Bobby?
Can you fly, Bobby?
That was so great about that movie for me is you had Phil Tippett and Rob Bottin working on that flick for the stop motion and the practical effects. That's why you had the great Toxic Waste
Ed
stuff and all
209.
the gore. But Ed 209 and RoboCop as designs hold up today. I
Hell yeah,
remember
they do.
the design of Ed 209 is one of the most badass designs ever created, and it pays homage to what was going on in Japan, Sid Mead and the stuff he was doing here. It's such a great fucking design, and that RoboCop armor is fucking perfect. Just don't touch it. It's so good.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna do this series, you cannot fuck with the RoboCop armor like they did the remake movie. Like, you can't. Like, I understand it's bulky, it's slow moving, but you can do a series about like outdated tech, like they kind of try to do with the second movie. Like, you can do that, like outdated tech, fighting AI, fighting whatever. But you have to keep RoboCop the way he looks. Otherwise, this thing's not going to work. And you have to have that gore, major amounts of gore. Like, that movie was just gore porn when it came to like the up. They didn't even show all the stuff in the R-rated film. Like, you had to get the unrated version to see all the extended scenes and gore that they cut out of that movie. Like, you got like originally like an NC-17 rating, I think, when they originally gave the cut in.
Yeah.
That pistol better be a Beretta 93R. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want any other pistol than the Beretta 93R because that thing is so bad. I mean, it's heavily modified for the RoboCop movie, but that pistol is so freaking badass. People don't even know how badass that pistol is.
It's got to be one of the most brilliant design ideas to have a cyborg who holsters his gun in his leg. It's great. It's so great.
So
good,
I
mean, it's like it takes you like the fact that his kid's watching the show called TJ Laser as an excuse to basically give the Western aspect to it. Like, he comes into the town. That's what I love Westerns. I know we've been talking a lot about Westerns. John did a poll of like favorite Westerns. But it was the idea of you come into this totally corrupt town where the marshal's corrupt, the mayor's corrupt, everything's corrupt. All the businesses are in league. It's like organized crime. And he comes in and he cleans up the town. It was shot not in Detroit, but in Dallas. And in the Dallas emergency room is actually where they filmed a lot of that shit. It's so fucking good. But why you would put Peter Weller in that armor in Dallas heat is attempted murder.
He definitely went through it on the filming of that movie. I mean, if you watch any interviews or something, he lost like a shit ton of weight just because of that. The Alex Murphy death in the theater cut is still pretty horrifying. The unrated version of Murphy's death is insane. Insane that insane that he was even alive to the point where they could get him to to the hospital. Like, that scene was probably one of the most brutal scenes I've seen of somebody just getting blown apart by a shit ton of guns. And that's classic 80s over the top, beautiful violence, that
I saw it in the theater, man. I saw that movie in the fucking theater when I was born in 76, so someone can do the math of how old I was, but I was like, I think I was 11, and that shit will leave, that'll haunt you a little bit. Yeah. But I love the design so much. You remember in the newspapers, they used to have newspapers, if anyone remembers, they used to have the movie ads page, and they had a black and white large for RoboCop opening weekend, and I cut that out and put it in a comic book bag and board so I could have it in my room to draw from. I love that poster. So good.
Nice. Got that and still had to go to work.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. The American way.
That's how you do it.
So I don't know. I don't know what Prime is going to do with this. I have stipulations on what this is going to be. If it's going to be good, it's going to have to be, it's going to have to feel like the old movie. And if they can't do that, I just feel like it's too easy for filmmakers not to look at what worked and be like, if I'm going to bring back a property like RoboCop, what worked, what do people love, what are people the people going to watch this are the people that grew up in the 80s or were alive in that time watching the movie. They're going to be the ones coming back to check out this series. Don't make it for a brand new generation. I mean, you can make it for the old hats, but also make it for a new generation, mix things up, but do not retcon this too much to the point where it's not RoboCop anymore, please.
Yep.
Do you remember the reboot, the newer movie? It's like 2010.
I only watched it once. I couldn't stand it, and I like the actor that's in the
remember
movie.
how it was like ultra clean though? The future was super clean, and I was like, you're missing the story. The story is that the future is shit. It's terrible. It's dirty. It's grimy. The police station is like defunct. Everything is rotting because society is so garbage, and the government is such a failure that everything is fucking garbage. And that's how this needs to feel, but with robots.
And Joe, you know what I'm talking about when I say this, but like you guys remember, I mean, it was so short-lived when they tried to do the Chucky, the Child's Play reboot.
Oh, the series?
The design of Chuck. No, not the series.
Oh,
that did really well.
with Mark
Remember
Hamill.
when they redesigned, the Chucky
with Mark
doll
Hamill,
for that? And it's like, even people who are new to it, they grew up on those Halloween masks. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of hockey goalies wearing the Jason mask anymore, but that shit works. Like it worked for a reason. I don't know why, but it's timeless. You know, Freddy Krueger's fedora and red and green sweater. I mean, you can't. There's shit you can't fuck with, man.
No.
And RoboCop fits into that. You know.
Yeah.
It's wild.
I agree 100%, gentlemen. But what we can do right now, we can get excited about that won't change for forever is Back Me Bro, which is up live right now. Shane Davis's Starlight Cats Merlion Rising Collected Edition is at $16,376 on the brand new Back Me Bro crowdfunded site. We do have Shane Davis in the house to tell us a little bit about that. Shane.
It's probably better if I share my screen.
Oh, right. Yeah. All right, let me bring this down. For some reason, I thought it was sharing screen.
So we pushed a fix on the campaign. So if you were having a problem checking out, it's probably been fixed. But what you'll notice now is a couple of fixes. One, now this scrolls. So you don't have to scroll down so far for that to scroll. But a lot of people have been confused about this. So let me take a moment and talk a little bit about this. I'm probably going to have to repeat myself quite a bit on multiple streams. But so we are not doing add-ons anymore. Everything is going to be add to cart, right? Which is pretty much like all of e-commerce. If you shop at any website, this add-on stuff is very unique to crowdfunding. So you're going to go over here and we added this new thing. So if I go add this coin, right? Watch what happens on screen. View cart, add more items. So we've also added that extra pop out to remind you, go to your cart, right?
Good touch.
I go to my cart, there's the items I want to subtract or add, I guess I can add to it and check out, and it's going to calculate the shipping on these items. So it's pretty much like any other site except for Kickstarter or Indiegogo. Okay. I don't know why everybody got hung up on add-ons. It's, for a better word, it seems like archaic and doesn't really make sense. And you guys are going to figure out the calculated shipping's a lot better. So we're still working on bugs. This is closed beta, and we're going to roll out the badge system, your screen names and profiles. That stuff's going to be coming in the future weeks. We're going to go through multiple things, but the site itself, as you can see, like we're, still playing around and adding things and trying to make things work for you guys. Now, I'm on a VPN and I just tried adding this glass. The glasses are only shipping in America. Okay. So it's not going to be added to my cart. Well, it did, but when I go to check out, it won't let me check out. So if you're not in America and you have that glass, it's not going to let you check out. You have to take it out of your cart. And we did this in a new all caps projects coming soon for Back Me Bro with Shane Davis. Elephant on its way. Yeah, so let me talk a little bit about that. The closed beta, because I'm already getting tagged everywhere. When can I get on Back Me Bro? Everybody's wanting to get on Back Me Bro. as you guys could see, there were some issues when we first launched the site. That is why we're in closed beta. We have to monitor what the problems are, and like you can see now, they're fixed. So we already have about 6 people lined up with campaigns, and they're going to start figuring out when their launch dates are, and we're going to launch it. And we have to, again, monitor how does this site work with 2 campaigns, 5 campaigns, and eventually 2 versus 200 is going to work the same. But we got to make sure like things like refunds and stuff like that aren't coming out of my funding, you know, which it's coded correctly, but we really won't know these aspects till we actually get it out on the road running. So we're going to be walking on some other projects, and then eventually we'll do open beta where people can, in hopefully 6 months to 8 months, open beta will open up, and that's where people will be able to go and start a project and suggest your campaign, and we'll look at it and see if you can go on, if we can onboard you during that, and then eventually open to the public. I expect a whole, I would like a year. And here's a couple of things, because everybody's going to be like, Shane, you just aren't doing this quick enough, right? And I just got a new backer, so thank you for that.
Hell yeah.
Here's the thing, my books are shipping next Monday. For Rex 3. We just put the book together. This whole site's being put together while me and Yanzi are getting ready to go into fulfillment and getting our books to the printer and everything else. So this isn't like a full-time gig for us, Back Me Bro. This is when we have time. And that's also part of the reason that I have this 3 stages of opening up to the general public. Because by the time I open this thing up to the general public, I want to make sure every aspect's working exactly like it's supposed to be, all the way down to the refunds, all the way down to the shipping, all the way down to everything. And I'm not just content making an old Indiegogo. I want to make a better old Indiegogo. I want to make a better site than Kickstarter. We still have the storefronts we have to roll out on this. So this site, I was saying before we were on show, this site's actually built to be a better, bigger site than Indiegogo or Kickstarter. Potentially where there'll be, every creator has a storefront. Some people in the chat, like say Cursed Heart Creation, she may just sell her wares on a storefront on Back Me Bro and never do a campaign. So things like that, this is going to be good for the community in general. Right? If you're just somebody in the chat and you sell some things and you're like, hey, can I, instead of eBay and get around high eBay costs, can I put it on Back Me Bro? The answer is yes, as long as you own the rights to what you're selling. So this is, you know, a big step, I think, for Comicsgate in general.
Yeah.
It's been met with a lot of resistance and you know, and a lot of hate, but in general, like, my answer is to that is why. Like, what's actually the problem?
Manufactured, Shane. It's all manufactured.
Please say thank you to Yanzi, because I just tested to see if I was able to do the thing. I backed the tier I couldn't back last time, and it went through great. No problem. Shipping was calculated, guys. Go out there and back this book.
So let me see if I understand this correctly. If I see a cover that I like, and I get that, and then I see a glass, and I'm like, ooh, I want that glass too. I can add on to my order like a normal website where I'm shopping for clothes on Walmart or Amazon,
everything,
and then I add on that thing by literally just going, I'm going to buy that too. Oh, but I want that T-shirt, so I'll buy that as well.
Exactly.
So you see that pop up right there, view cart.
Wow.
So I mean, we added that to it because I know everybody's confused. Everybody's used to clicking on something, it automatically takes you to the cart, and then you have to add on. That is not how any e-commerce site works today. I don't know when that framework got made, who did it, if it was Kickstarter, if it was Indiegogo, I don't know. But you know, this as a creator, you're going to punch in your shipping for 1 book, for 2 book, for 3 book, for 5 book. And then basically they're going to add their stuff to cart. And then when they go to check out, it's going to calculate. Now, the big thing I need to, everybody listen, if you were trying to open up an account, you only do it after you purchase something. Okay. You do not open up an account and purchase. Okay.
Stop looking at me, Shane.
I know. So this is new, but this is also to prevent spam. That way, just a random person that never buys anything can go in on the site and troll it. Eventually, there's going to be a comment section. There's going to be things like that. It's a preventative step from spam. So when you purchase something, you are opening up an account. You will get a prompt to make an account for you, and you can pick your login and all of that. And the badges, any backing on this campaign is going to get you a first project badge. That badge, we're going to roll that out in the next week or so. You guys will all see a dashboard for you guys where all your badges will show up. So, like, if you back 5 campaigns, you're going to get a badge for that. If you back 10 campaigns, you get a badge for that. So, but the only way that you get that first project badge is to back anything on this campaign. It doesn't really matter. As long as it can ship to you in your country. Now, the glasses, yes, they're only in the U.S. We don't want to ship it, but I am also doing this to test the site that you can make a item that does not ship outside of your country. It prevents checking out. So, because breakage or whatever. So, but normally we don't ship glasses. The shirt was put in here so we could test sizes and make sure sizes are calculating right when you select the size. So, this whole campaign is designed to test the site for everybody else.
Yeah.
I have to say, go ahead. Who was going?
No, I just was going to say, guys, don't be one of these jackasses who streams with Shane, listens to him do this spiel every single time he streams, and then try to make an account before you back anything. Don't be that stupid, obnoxious guy with a name nobody can pronounce. It's bullshit.
Sounds like a guy that grew up in Chattanooga.
I'll let me tell you about logging in.
So all the hate that has been levied at Shane and Yanzi for this crowdfunding site is all manufactured by a bunch of people that just want to pour water on everything that we're trying to do here. Don't listen to it. It's all BS. What's good about this site, what I love what Shane did here, the shopping cart thing is fantastic, because as a backer, I always hated add-ons. I just hated the concept of it. I was like, if I want to get something, why not just list it? I hated I had to go and add it to it. It was more steps. With this, you click everything you like, it goes right to your shopping cart, and you get it. It's so easy as a consumer. And as a creator, I know that this is going to be put together well for the creators to be able to get campaigns on here easily. Unlike IGG, which I saw somebody in the chat, it says it's killing momentum for campaigns, and I know that Reaper Destroyer is down. It's just people don't like IGG anymore. It's hard to use as a creator. So this go back
momentum,
me, bro.
Let me underscore this. So talking about momentum, we are doing 30 and 30. If you don't want to do 30 and 30, you can just do 30 day. You can do 30 and 15. But yeah, after 60 days, we go into ongoing, which is like in demand, but legally distinct ongoing. Okay. So this is back to basics of getting closeouts, of getting launches, of getting 30-day closeouts. If you're, or maybe, or John maybe is like, fuck it, you got 60 days and that's it. Like, we're able to do all of that here. We're back to getting momentum going in campaigns. Some of the things that Indiegogo is like forcing on the people, like you have to shut down your campaign after your 60 days for 2 weeks. That just dead halts any momentum. Or if somebody's waiting on a paycheck or something like that, you just said, nope, you can't buy it. Even though I'm going in demand, there's 2 weeks, you can't. It's like you lose, there's potentially losing a lot of customers there. So like, I mean, there's a lot of these things that just don't seem to make sense. And a lot of the framework outside of the shopping cart thing, the framework of this is old Indiegogo. I want you guys in the chat to feel like you're using old Indiegogo.
But it's better because it's a normal e-commerce site where I can literally just buy what I want without there being any kind of confusion. I can just go, I want that, I want that, I want that, add it to my cart, check out. Cool.
Now, I want to thank everybody for dealing with our bugs on launch day. Part of it was my fault because I wanted to push the meter. It wasn't working, and it kind of messed everybody's shopping cart up a little bit. But obviously, this is again. I knew it was going to be. There were going to be issues. This is why I was doing closed beta. And as you guys can check out, if you guys haven't been able to, go back and try it, and you'll see the fixes are in. So I just keep in mind this is not like 9 Lives Comics for us. This is a completely. We used WordPress for 9 Lives Comics. This site is built from the ground up. This is not the same type of technology that we did with 9 Lives Comics. So I had to yell a lot harder at Yanzi, and that was hard for me.
Yeah.
It was a very trying time for me. My throat is scratchy, a little hoarse. So guys, think of me and throw some money in the pot, if you will.
Yeah.
This site was very expensive for us. So this, again, outside of testing the site, this campaign is a way for us to pull back some of the money that we took out of our savings to build the platform.
Yeah, so for sure, go out and back this. Let's get those numbers up. And I agree with Jamelkin here. Says, I can't stand the pledge now by the later systems IGG and Kickstarter does now. I want to pay now and be done with it. And that's something you can do here, which is the complaint that a lot of people had with IGG.
Yeah, there's no tip jar. The shipping's right up front. We're not messing around with all that other stuff. The only really new thing that you guys need to understand is you have to buy something to create an account. And then you also, the shopping cart function. Just think of it like Walmart or Target.com. That's the shopping experience. So there is no add-ons.
Shane, I already apologized for the creating account thing, and I feel like you just keep bringing it up. Okay, again and again.
I really want to say this, and I'm being completely serious. Shane and Yanzi are to crowdfunding and indie comics what Larry Bird and Michael Jordan were to the NBA.
Wow.
I like
and
it.
I'm actually 100 on that one. Okay, so
I
the
thought you were
NBA
gonna say Magic Johnson because I have AIDS.
Well, no, because I mean the NBA was failing in the 70s. It wasn't doing well. Like most teams were going bankrupt. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson come into the league and it blows up and it's great and it's amazing. And then now you got these players making millions and millions of dollars because of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. And that is my prediction for this.
That's weird because Shane told me he's like Wilt the Stilt, Chamberlain.
Did you not hear? Did you not? I just explained the allegory, Shanth. I just explained it.
I hope the site's a big thing months, years from now. And again, that's why we wanted to say, hey, you're a first project backer badge. But I mean, the truth is, this site is only going to be as big. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the haters think about this site. It really matters what the backers think of the site.
Facts.
Now, the creators are going to need to push, but the chat's really going to have to push too. This can be as big as we want it to be, and it can be as small as we let it be. So let that just sink in for everybody in the chat. So, guys, whenever you guys can, go out there, push it, promote it. Let people know how awesome it is and how much better it is. And we're going to, try to, in a year from now, I hope it's just open to the public and everything's going great.
All right, let's get on it. I saw somebody in the chat earlier mention the Other Mommy trailer. Have you guys seen this? This is a new horror movie that just dropped.
Oh, yeah. Let's check it out, man.
All right, here we go.
Hey, sweetie. You're home. I had a lunch break. I thought I'd come home and eat with you. Where's Dad?
He fell asleep in the office. I'll go get him.
Let him sleep. He needs his rest. Cookie dough ice cream for lunch. What kind of mother would I be? How about scrambled eggs?
We had that for breakfast.
That's right. I forgot. How about pasta? Your favorite. Do you want to know something silly?
Yes.
Sometimes I think about when you and I were one person. Do you remember that?
So I was a baby in your tummy?
Do you remember where you were before that?
No.
You were in my heart. Can I go into your heart?
That's not
You
good.
said you wouldn't leave my room.
You seem lonely.
Whoa. What were you cooking?
Bella?
You need a grown-up to help keep you.
Oh, shit! Damn!
Somebody was in the house. She looked like you.
What? You don't have to be scared, Mommy. She's nice. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. Is it really you? Are you tricking me? What?
Bella. Hey. It's me. I'm Mom.
Yeah, man.
That movie looks like it could be really, really good. Really good.
That
White women, am I right?
Yeah, that ball bath reminds me when I was a kid, I would look for comic book money in those things. I'd try to find loose change down there until the day I pulled up a dirty diaper and then I quit.
Really? Yeah. I remember that time I went in there and I was diving for coins and loose change and I found other mommy.
Oh wow, yeah, how'd that go?
Never the same. I was never the same. Yep.
Could be kind of fun.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, this when I saw this, I was that jump scare that they put into the trailer. I thought was really good. I didn't expect that when I was watching it. I was just like, wow, that's creepy. That's creepy as hell. I don't know what the story is behind some kind of entity or whatever that's haunting this girl. But when she is in the kitchen and she says, "I thought we agreed you wouldn't leave the room," or something like that, like she's been dealing with this thing for a while. And I have to say, from like a father's point of view, when I'm watching, previews like this or movies with kids in it, it's always actually gets me more scared, right? Because I always have to think of like my daughter or whatever, dealing with like this shit, And when she's saying that scene, like, I was like, are you really mommy? Or are you tricking me or whatever? I'm just like, oh my God. Like that really gets me as a dad.
I was trying to say this before the chat got it, man, but doppelganger in the chat. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Fucking terrifying. Yeah. Oh, scary shit.
Steel Rage feels like he's seeing it because he probably has. It was called Coraline.
Right. Damn. It's a little bit, a little bit the Tim Burton Coraline with the doll eyes and stuff.
I don't know. I think it seems to me like they're doing the classic doppelganger mythos. I could be wrong, but I've been listening to a shit ton of old Art Bell lately.
I think they're pulling from a Transformer episode where there was a clone Optimus Prime that Megatron and Starscream were commanding, and it's all going to end with that little girl holding a blaster and mommy saying, "No, I'm the real mommy. I'm the real mom," and the kid's going to have to shoot one of them.
There you go.
It's Face Off. Hear me out.
Right.
Okay. No, I can't. I got nothing else.
I was just going to say, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Sweet Tooth said, I'd call her mommy. There you go.
That's right.
No, I think this movie looks good, but what Shane just said there, I believe that this movie is probably going to do a very tropey end of you think the entity is killed and you think the real mom is there, and at the very end we'll get just this hint that it's not really the real mom, and that's how the movie's going to end. I just feel like that's what they're going to do with this, because that's just too much of a trope not to do. But the entire movie in general, I think, looks good, and I'm very wary of new horror movies these days, especially after looking at trailers like The Mummy or whatever with piggies and toes. So I'm kind of excited about checking this out.
That's the greatest trailer. What are you talking about? That's the greatest trailer. I'm still waiting to watch that. Shane and I are going to go meet somewhere in a city between our two towns to watch. I want to know what your biggest thing.
Why I'm laughing is Caveman from the chat. Shanth, Caveman from the chat. Them ballers just like, I was streaming. He's like, I'm going in to watch The Mummy. 20 minutes later, he's like, I'm walking the fuck out. Like, I'm afraid to recommend movies anymore. John's got me scared. Caveman, I burned up his pockets. Everybody's like, "Fuck Shane in his movie."
Yeah,
you gotta be careful these days when recommending movies.
Evidently, that Mummy movie was super disturbing, so people walked out. I guess.
Yeah,
I
people
don't
didn't
know.
recover from it, man. But I think it'd be. You were trying to predict the twist. For me, if they're just a little smarter than that, I think the twist will be at the end. They get rid of the other mommy, and then you realize the daughter is now the other daughter, and that'd be creepy.
Oh, there you go.
So that's how you make it happen. But damn.
Yeah.
So
I watched Backrooms last night upon Ethan's request, and I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know. I think Ethan oversold it. It's unnerving and it's visually interesting, but as a story, it just leaves you like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like I still don't comprehend what I was watching as a story at all. And it seems like there's supposed to be multiple of these things, and I'm like, I'm not really into all that, you know. Like I think I could have just given me something I could digest.
Yep.
I have not seen that yet. I thought it looked interesting. I did watch Obsession after John was talking about it last week. I finally sat down and checked it out. Me and my wife watched it over the weekend, and I actually really liked that movie. I thought that was well done, and it's interesting within a horror movie. You think of a lot of death and gore. That movie had one kill in it, and it was a very graphic, but it stood out because it was two kills, I guess, at the end too. But that first kill it stood out because you didn't see anybody. It was just this build up tension until that point, and then the shit hit the fan. I thought that movie was really good, so I'm gonna go check out Obsession for sure. I lost my train of thought.
Everybody likes the movies I suggest.
Oh shit!
You know what I was going to say? I'm glad you said that, John, because I think it's tough for everyone else. Because when John suggests a TV show, it becomes a legitimate cultural phenomenon across demographics and
nobody
really
was talking about Widow's Bay until I was.
Just hold on a second, everybody. Widow's Bay was fine. It was fine, but when I sat down, because you guys hyped this thing up so much. Everybody hyped up that show. I sat down and watched it. It was good. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it. But I expected this thing to be like the best series in the history of series, and it wasn't that. So maybe season 2 will be better. But I will give it to John. I will give it to John. I do generally like the stuff that he recommends.
Everybody else in the world loved it, Joe.
Yeah, eat two, Joe. Good. Eat two.
Everybody else in the world loved this show.
I know I'm a contrarian by nature, I guess. But no, I liked it. I liked it. It was good.
Don't let this town change you. Don't let this town change you. That's what I say.
I'm actually kind of being sold on a lot of Apple stuff. So Apple's liked so far. I've liked the new what the fuck is it?
Cape Fear.
Cape Fear. I'm an episode behind, but I've liked it.
Yeah.
There's some changes in it that I'm like, wait, is that woke? I don't think it is.
Yeah.
The other thing is I'm watching For All Mankind, which the whole concept of the show is like, what if the Russians got to the moon first and how America would cope with it, and it would just reignite the space race to a different level, to the point where we're trying to set up a base on the moon. And it's pretty fucking good. But it also has a feminist part to it where they start trying to put women in space. But it's because the Russians were like, we're going to not just get the man, we're going to get the woman on the moon too, and then we're like playing catch up. But it's still pretty good. Like I'm into it.
Can you block James?
James, who's James?
Oh, the guy that said Widow's Bay was boring.
Yeah, you're gone, James. Sorry, man.
It's one of those
Nothing
things
Stephen
where,
Root's ever done has been boring. What are you talking
about? Man, Widow's Bay was good except for the Michael Myers episode, and that was utter shit.
Oh man, listen, I got a text from this guy who I haven't talked to in ages. This friend of mine named Guillermo, and he goes, "This friend of mine, John Malin, suggested this show called Widow's Bay. Have you seen it?" And I was like, "Yes, I've seen it." You know John Malin? He goes, "I listened to him for all of my TV and streaming recommendations." So,
Oh, that must have been my friend Guillermo del Toro.
You know what? I think you know what? You know it.
Yeah, he highly recommended Widow's Bay as well. After I did.
Yes, he did. Yeah, late to the party.
Yeah. Here's the thing, man. Widow's Bay, if it didn't have the casting it had, I don't think it'd be good. Like, to be honest.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What does that even mean?
John angrily is going to defend this.
The dude that's playing the mayor, the chick. If
it didn't have a great cast, I wouldn't have liked it. Okay.
I wouldn't have liked that show without the lead actor. I'll be honest. I don't think because if you really break down the show, it's nothing new to write home about. Like it's honestly just a stew of random shit from horror tropes. I don't think I don't know
if I agree with that.
Holding that together.
I'm not even arguing with Shane anymore. Nah.
I don't know.
I told you. I get what you're saying. You don't. It's. I'll win. I get it.
Darren Bennett says, much appreciation to Yanzi for working so hard for our new CG crowdfunding website, Back Me Bro, and Shane and everybody for the excitement of promoting our new Back Me Bro. Thank you, Ronan Joe. Yes, absolutely. For that.
New backer too, by the way. New backer on the Back Me Bro campaign, Shane. It's jumped up again. People are coming in now with those. Good job, guys.
Some people were having problems checking out. Go back and check now. You should be fine. But we also have another fix that's going to be pushing through later this week.
Nice.
Awesome.
Before we get out of here, we got 10 minutes left in the show, but I have a campaign called Reaper Destroyer 2. Now, there's two places you can get this. You can either go to my own website, superiorpresscomics.com, which I got to take out this counter, and back there, which I guess would be preferred because I don't have to pay as much to Indiegogo that I do here. But what's cool about this website is much like Back Me Bro, this is just a Shopify website, just so everybody knows. It's just one of the cheapest ways a small creator can get a good website out there and put some things up. But this also has the shopping cart option where you just click, no add-ons. It goes right to your shopping cart, and you're good to go. Check this out. This is Reaper Destroyer 2. You guys don't want to miss it. I got to bring this up because there's friendly competition here, as I say. Although John might not think it's friendly. John's on the warpath to kill everybody, which is fine. We'll take it. Friendly competition though between the John Malin cover and the Ethan Van Sciver cover, which right now John across all platforms is still leading. So if you guys want to see one of those two guys,
surprise.
If you want to see one of those guys,
John Magnanimous Malin. Go ahead. Sorry, Joe.
If you want to see one of those guys be on top, like go back their covers, get them going, because this is going to be a prideful thing that we can all talk about. When the campaign's done, we'll count it up and we'll see who is victorious here in the site itself. You can also go to Indiegogo if you want. Now, we just talked about all the problems with Indiegogo. I waited for 2 months to get this thing approved. And I waited for so long, I was not going to just jump off the campaign. I was like, it's approved, we're going. It's on there right now. You guys can back this here. So wherever you might prefer to back, please go and check it out. I will, hopefully, fingers crossed, be having a campaign up on Back Me Bro when that is opened up to everybody else to jump on. And I have a really awesome exclusive cover artist for that campaign. So I hope that everybody comes out to the Back Me Bro campaign when that drops as well. But yeah, so we got a shot here at the John Malin cover. We got Brett Booth, obviously, in the house, if you guys like Brett. Oliver Saavedra. And also now we're talking about the Ethan Van Sciver cover. And these are this is the big thing right here. Ethan and John. Ethan and John. Pick your horse in this race. Who's going to win? Do it now. Check it out. Reaper Destroyer issue 2. Back it. Let's do it. We got 7 minutes left in the show. I'm going to try to fit this in because I'm very excited about this. That's what she said. I'm very excited about this, and I think this could be really awesome. So have you guys seen the new trailer for Nightfall?
Wayne, a boy of privilege, a boy of tragedy. I know what you play at during the night. Batman.
You haven't slept since Arkham exploded 2 days ago.
I will rest when everyone that's escaped is captured.
Maybe we should ask John Paul for help.
He's a bomb that needs to be defused.
How can I live knowing there's something inside of me that can do such harm?
Your hero, Commissioner? Stop! He's losing control.
I'm fine.
Something else is going on out there. A riddle I haven't found the answer to.
You are a survivor, which means you are strong. Bane.
The liberation of this city begins.
Let's end the night with a bang!
You are always hiding from the people close to you, but you cannot hide from destiny. You are the weakness that drowns Gotham. I intend to break you.
Then give it your best shot.
Good.
No, it's part 1, so it's not even like.
So this is what's cool about this, John, is it's 3 parts. They're going to cover Nightfall, Night Quest, and Night Ends, I believe is what the 3 parts were, that 3-year storyline they did. So the first part is all about that Nightfall. Batman gets his back broken. The second part is going to be obviously Azrael taking over the Batsuit, and the third part is going to be Bruce Wayne coming back and facing Asbat or whatever you want to call it.
Wait, so in that trailer, did we see bits from the 3 different volumes or what?
No, that was
the first one.
So the trailer that came out a few weeks ago or a month ago kind of showed, I think, maybe a little bit over the arcing story, because you got to see the Asbat Joe Quesada costume design, but this one was specifically for Nightfall, which is why you didn't see that, but you saw the shot of Azrael. Now, if you guys go out, there's a clip that they put out, which I'm not going to bring up now because we don't have time. But this movie is rated R, and they're absolutely leaning into the violence. There's a scene where you can watch Azrael just absolutely massacre these henchmen, and in a very brutal, like cutting them up, just setting them on fire, and watching the people burn as they scream. This movie is going to be crazy intense, and I think
that's what I want to do
awesome
with these fucking kids.
R.I.P. to the kids. R.I.P. to the kids.
Yeah, man.
No, it was a pretty good trailer. I liked it a lot. Everything except for I don't know. There's a chick in there. Can we get rid of her?
No.
The black chick, or the
she looked like she was probably a cop or something.
Yeah.
She
Latino,
probably
maybe.
got all the answers, and she's got
what's
to
her
correct
name?
Batman.
right here.
It's
There
just
she is.
what's her name?
Montoya.
Yeah, Montoya.
Oh yeah.
It's Montoya.
She's an actual character.
Yeah, let's get rid of her.
The thing for me too is, man, and that's what this is the thing that's crazy to me is. So I kind of missed this whole phase because I was already moving on to other comics at this point. I wasn't a big DC guy, but the Sword of Azrael, where Quesada was inked by Kevin Nolan, is one of the most beautiful collections of pen and ink artwork. It's so fucking good, man, and it's beautiful. And then I sort of went out from there, getting into all the Kelly Jones and Graham stuff. And it's killer, dude. Love this shit.
So there's a fight scene that I saw on Twitter today, which is a little clip from here. But when Bane juices up, he actually he transforms like the Hulk, kind of like, and starts getting bigger, like bit by bit, to the point he gets the Kelly Jones build. So I thought that was interesting, because that really didn't happen in the interiors. That was just like the way Kelly Jones drew him on the cover.
Yeah, Jim Aparo drew him a little bit, and Graham Nolan too drew him a little bit hulking, like bodybuilder, and not huge. What I like about this, Shane, is I'm glad you brought that up, because Kelly Jones, I think he was part of the production of this as far as like the designs, or at least they came to him because they wanted to get that aesthetic. Now, what I will say, no shade to Graham or Aparo, who did the art in Batman and Detective, but as a 90s kid, when you're thinking back about this series, you're remembering the Kelly Jones covers, and they took that aesthetic and they put it into the animation with the designs and the over exaggerated style, and I think it absolutely works. I'm extremely excited for this.
Yeah. The art direction looks fantastic. The character design is awesome. My only gripe is the voice acting.
Oh, you don't like? Which one? All of them together, or just?
I think that Bane's voice doesn't sound great. Batman's voice doesn't sound great. The Riddler sounds terrible. Like I feel like it's bad casting on the voice actor. Everything else looks gorgeous. I mean, it looks amazing though. So I'm still gonna watch it.
I think it looks fantastic. I've been waiting for this for years. I'll tell you a quick story before we get out of here. When I was a kid in the 90s, after Nightfall came out, I had a dream, and that dream was Bane holding the Batman cowl on a sea of skulls, and there was a red background all over. There was like red all over the place, and it was the Kelly Jones version of Bane. But I was watching an animation, like I was watching in my dream. I was watching an animated movie. And at this time in the 90s, they really hadn't done anything like that. And I thought to myself, they need to make a movie of this at some point. And now here I am, 44 years old, not 14 anymore, finally getting it, and almost in the exact style of my dream. It's crazy. So I'm super, super excited about this.
Yeah. And Joe, I'm going to put something.
We shall never recover. We will never recover.
We won't. Joe, I'm going to put something in the private chat for you.
Okay.
I'm not going to throw it out there, but you're going to want to probably pick this up for this price. So just if you probably already have it, but if you don't, you may want to grab this because
I don't have it, and I will go get it right now. Hell yeah.
There you go. That's what I thought.
Absolutely.
There you have it, sir.
Absolutely.
Much love, man.
All right, everybody, it's 2:00. We got 2 seconds. Let's get out of here. This is, what episode is this? 34. Episode 34, Hard Art. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me on the Ronan Joe channel. Shout out to the chat, to the panel as well. I think next week we are on Shane's channel. Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Shane's channel.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to shout out before we get out of here?
Oh, I just saw Jimothy.
Dale Keown's birthday is tomorrow, and there is a stream set up for him, and I think all super chats are going to go to Dale Keown. So if you guys want to throw Dale Keown some love, I think it's 8:30 tomorrow night on Mandy Summers' channel.
All right, what's that again? People were talking. Repeat that, Shane, about what it is.
Yeah. Tomorrow is Dale Keown's birthday. And Mandy Summers has set up, I think, around 8:30 on her channel, a birthday bash for Dale. All super chats, nice. I think, go to Dale Keown. So if you guys want to stop by, super chat Dale Keown, or just say happy birthday to Dale. I'm sure he would love to see you guys in the chat.
Yeah.
Awesome. Definitely check that out. John, you were saying something?
I just saw Jimothy.
Jimothy.
Yeah, he's that retarded looking raccoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I saw a skunk after I saw Jimothy because I'm driving back to my campsite right now. So
Shanth, anything?
No, man, other than that thing is sold out and I'm pissed off.
Yeah,
So
I just saw that
definitely-
too. Damn
I
it.
was just like, but yeah, guys, go check out Dale's birthday party tomorrow. Thank you, Joe, for hosting us. Back me, bro. Shane Davis closing in on 17K.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
Let's go, man. Thank you guys
Salty.
for all the
sorry.
support.
Go back sounds too good too. We are less than 400 away from 3,000. So go back it, guys. You're gonna love it.
Spring Ball sounds do good too. Back me, bro. Everybody get in there, spend your money, support all the creators. Reaper Destroyer 2, let's go. Tomorrow night on The Grift at 10:30 on the Ronan Joe channel. This channel right here, check us out. So after you go and celebrate Dale's birthday, jump on over and hang out with us. We'll be talking some more nerd culture and all that good stuff. And I'll tell you what, we're going to end this like we always do on the Ronan Joe channel. It's late. It's 2:00. I'm going to go to work here in about 4 hours, which is crazy to me. Everybody, when you lay down tonight and you say your prayers, after you're all done saying your prayers, I want you to close your eyes. And when you're thinking of that special person in your life, I want you, right before you blow your load, open your eyes and picture me naked. I will talk to you all later. Have a good one. Peace.
He should do his duty, and to impress him, takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, to destroy the world."
come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
I'm a hero of the new world.
Your disease, and I'm the cure.
Be advised that I'm mean, nasty, and tired. I eat concertina wire and piss napalm, and I can put a round through a flea's ass at 200 meters. So you go hump somebody else's leg, mutt.